Live on OK 101.7 FM. Gyaso you made a lady Afia Pokuaa and amity championed by my producers. I can see our time and the discussion or Ebra. What did I say? Yenya Bema Isaac Osu Diomi and Ne Kojo Odamia Dokojo Hansen. Premaso Triatum social media bebia YouTube yes yeni. Don't take advice. Facebook so yes yeni Gyaso. Hashtag no. Election 2027 yo. No hashtag also money trend. We are set you for election 2020. I'm trying to take you back into memory lane. No, I said the A plus. No, politicians and A plus. Mukra or politicians. So no okay. Say one cry. What's the business? Class A plus or cry you be done to say. Also, outside remix and you know how do who's to yes, and a major issue say trendy or major a website I would do in NDC MPP Provincial Pokuaa Domelo Assem ya call lock in the office. This is a very terrible situation. Kofo Bebraka say yen Gwasia and the Magana democracy. Here to meet now ma Auditor General Mua. Yasu uncle leave. Papa say or call. But all your argument say the any legal basis I asinti uncle leave no put the credo ababetum and there's OTA Emma Millindo for you for ewo UTV we are from Tobe Cassia Boswa Kasa pass a time arrow when him Gwasia the Magana pass a nation of democratic principles a free Ghana yeah 1992 elections yeah by abesi ne any particularly 2012 elections are Ghana. Your elections no echo a Supreme Court election petition. Nanado G salute to say I disagree with Supreme Court, but for the sake of Ghana Sumje, Ghana democracy, let's go on. Mama how many adiano? Now people for be break say nana na wa luta. The besi nana all die be die. Nana ye wadi also hey. Mama hama no eni nadie. For telephone. From Mahama. See diwadi ate. Mahama diwadi in 2016 we'll meet again. Now be any Ghana ye ko. And not this same democracy. Uncle for boy, but Nigeria for the chunk of one more Nigeria. In fact, to go Buhari, Nigeria for tormenting Buhari because of Ghana. So Ghana record. Bibia must say, and I'm here Ghana for. Obi Kenya for can Ghana sem. In fact, first say Dr. Afia of free Ghana Hano. A lot of the training are why here for electoral officers across Africa. Kenya di marketing. Party chairman for Macmenu Damboche, NDC, Yera, Sierra Ketia, they have all done countless training for other African countries. Why? Because Ghana konanim, Yantiano Miani, Abefra, Yania, Papamua, Asama of Wabefa, no Asama Adri, Yera Kofianang, so on and Konan Kodia Sama Kenya for. It shows the level of respect, trust, GDA more Ghanam, and then Ghana. Yet to me, Pamudo Melevo, Auditor General. Yen Ghana, ye name the principle of separate legal personality. We know that, oh. The principle of separate. Nanado, ya where? Adia we Nanado. Nanado election. Seganya politics, Nanado San Kwamusu Obeya. Eka by now, Nanado Koye Professor Emeritus. Professor Emeritus. Nka hon wedro. So under this same Nanado abai, it me Pamudo Melevo, Auditor General. Every new office is akoko. Yes, Uncle Tum. What do we want? Edian Amope. Abai there Amope. No, and no man for being a dream say, Bibi on my Bible so this year na. What do you want to hide? Bibi or Honoma abai, Opesa Udisia. Edian Udisia. And there are many issues near Scasemo, but that issue begs to be questioned. And it begs an answer. Sa issue no. Edian Penti. And there's a battle between board chairman, our audit service. Any year at Domelevo, Auditor General, and why? I can sue on my GD say, institution be a buying institution. I'm an arm of government or then one. I also to mean independent. Or say or to mean transparency. But at the same time, now so I accountable to the people. I don't know, even the matter is in court. As I'm no court, I ain't ya the credo I got to the Domelevo office. Dear Niepe. A dear pa Niepe. What are we hiding? What do we seek to prove? Domelevo and Keka in the governance structure of Ghana. Domelevo in the office on Kasenga a small fly. The politician papa so I are there politically correct. politician power person frustrated Domelevo me say deliberately say politics a crown will be person why. There are so many ways of killing a cat. Come on my mind. So many ways of killing a cat. Oh, see identity and a broad daylight. Papa ko we free in the office. Ya di credo afedi e ko chinchim and na den and no pay ya ye ni aya ha. You're a board chairman. I just say Domelevo yet to say ya kola. Let the court decide. So yet to say kola. Let the court decide. And pass the Domelevo confirm bebre so aka Auditor General. Uju ho. The fact that your office near independent, no, does not mean sabi you are law unto yourself, and that you can go on a frolic. Also, there are any media for. Are you accountable to the media? You are accountable to the people. And in this case, the people is represented by President now of our war, no. But of how you are not obliged. So, be the president, not just a president to jump or say jump. And the whole time is a politician, so woman shall not no. The fact someone are more appointed Domelevo. A binary appointed Domelevo and Chester Domelevo office. It should be at the whims and caprices of politicians. Should not. Inti the amuye. Mo my the good Ghana democracy no. Nigeria for eshe yesuya no. Kenya for she yesuya. Gambia for she yesuya. Your friend say Senegal for she yesuya. Cote d'Ivoire for she yesuya. Ye guyeni mase. Ye guyeni mase. Domelevo asem no. It is a big disgrace to Ghana. This is a nation. Se muni mun credo a yede to o man mu a. Ana punu a ye kuma brewa 90 years ye kuma brewa bro enya na yo awia kata ban ye si abrewa na bo e chen Steven ye kunu mo fa sa credo no nko cheche nkrofo ne mra. Don't come and tell us stories. Don't come and give us some cock and bull stories. Na mo de kwato obi office mu sa Ghana bia wo bia water ye be yesa asem ni nyina ka ho asem. Why that is the case? Now, where I cost you now, so campaign so cost somewhat, some kind of campaign. Say President Mama, you the running mate, yeah, a Professor Nano Pokuaa, and Uncle for Kikana Prof. Me, I've always said that look, Ghana elections from 92, even we here in Kroma Breswa, even the struggle for independence was never about women. Sabe Maya to 1 year with Tio, and young kind of good team, young sour, and a good team, you were tea. You were tea, Egyaso. It's when you amena and already your banty masa ube catch them to your banty me got to man because if fear your banty got to more ban other member can want babet me winnie say member vote nka ho or babet me winnie it's prof ayo be a wabobra prof you be a wonim dear prof you be a willing to serve. These are the things NDC should be selling. Don't come and sell so your bar nana crowd your bar jemensa your bar. You have issues with these people. Don't come and sell that. Don't come and sell that bogus. Na just some person che sabi the ada obi ahamu ana me yato abama no na monye ti na esi ni so no na mo ni baby a prof we sua de akodru so expose that credentials na ma me wo no ma me na ben boy obi o wa hofama wo do they need a form willing to serve. That's what you do. Yesu buy obewu ye e de ma dasama never once did Yesu ka say oh me a bemanti mama me wu ma dasama because me Yesu me your bema. No. Because he was serving, he was willing to die. And only here, President Mama, is he willing to die? Baumia, are you willing to serve Ghana? Professor Nana Pokuaa, are you willing to serve? Yet he said LPG. One talk of about running mate. Me boy. Nti ade obaby chen obaby. Ana ba ma bi chen obaby. Ye to aba ma President Mama 2012 no. Yang to ama President Mama say sebi ebru. Sebi predias otue dua. We voted for him because he was competent for the job. He was willing to serve Ghana. Tini ya to abama no. Ya to abama na nadu 2016. Enye hu se ananadu abre wa ye adwuma na che. Wasum Ghana che. He's willing to serve. He's willing to deliver for Ghana. Ani adani abano. Every mahama honi adema ananado. Ade nkofo nkasa ananado ya short mind. Anu oyolumai. Anu obewu. Anu ananado kronya kansa. Ade people voted for him. Competence. No. Professor Mills and comfort say, hey, watch them mewu. I made them pass some day. I shall consult. They called him names. He won. Even with his sickness, he won. Now I won't campaign happy before 2008. A solid campaign, but not same for them. Professor Mills. Yes, you are yelling in yes, watch them mewu. He won the elections. In Ghana had the history of Ghana a competence. And you're bar and you're bema. So focus on the Nipana the Oba Bayano. Na mama nya na oba na e ma nya to so Ghana ha o na djuma na there is look I make cut same way without fear or favor. Ghana hanum in our political jurisprudence political system political system. Obe be anyone when you that longevity in politics to make that impact is Nana Kuredu. I said when International Women's Day, I said it. I'll still say it again. Professor Nana Pokuaa my bet me dinching bottom ma. She can never equal or equate the legacy of Nana Kuredu Rollins. Never. Oba Bengana ha. Na beti mo mu nyina kra no a wo me Nana Kuredu kra start Cecilia Johnson nom. Sheya itenum. Omu nyina kra hu say ye. Nana Kuredu obi ase ye. That is her record. Sa na me catch me say longevity period or dia sum serving on my good or bad and the outrum am the Nana Kuredu political history ubenya boni bebre wom ubesenya papa so wom sa na obi atie et said the kan obi age men sa de obenya papa obenya boni wom o kan Charlotte said the obenya papa obenya boni wom the same way o kan mema no so de obenya papa obenya boni. So let's stop playing so obi your ba sabe yemfa akoso kuma yemfa nya adwuma ani yemfa kwakudo nsuro yemfa nya adwuma ya de adwin gamsons ani ya de adwuma. That is what Mahama use. That's what Nanadu is using. That's what Professor Mills use. That is what Professor Nana Pokuaa, if she wins, that is what she will use. She will not use her vagina for the job. She will use her gumptions. Being or that is what she will use. And to focus on that. Now more man Gyaso. If I'm a vim lady, Afia Pokuaa, we say it as it is, I had here, you can't play. And this year fire on there come out, acquire mouth. A MPP, a fire on there come out, acquire mouth at the end of the day, no. Me 1 vote, me producer 1 vote, also 1 vote, we are shoemaker 1 vote, we are President Anado 1 vote, we are Mahama 1 vote, we are Prof 1 vote, Obia. Everybody 1 vote. Focus on vote, you know. Focus on the wait me winning party. Vote any amount party. Na munya say hunu na ya na say ya politics there. They be bedu about us and say hunu ya ba ene ya ba be financial issues no. President Mama na anu you be ne session with ne running mate. Prof Nana Pokuaa no set agenda. Na President Mama say oba be financial services authority o be regulating system. Na say dey ba DKM God is love Justa Motors men's gold ene ne amane ye ba ye a amaye good banks be ni mraso and yes ye good banks keke. The truth of the matter, the fact is that banks bebre were flouting the rules. If you look at the banking amendment law now, say abaya banking and deposit taking act now. Sa law no banks bebre. But even including the media for any announcement man susu collectors, microfinance, we are all breaching it. Because if you look at that law, we a media house so crana ya advert mo be for susu betwa. Na ni panic this kana all liability is extended to who media house no. Yes, will be by advertise sky ya begif near dinti ni akojira ni ekomu twinti enu na fasika betu way enu omo ya de o ye bi banking law no betu say kwa so boss mu a na bon say the obe squeeze boss na actually so breaching there were clear breaches but the issues ya handle ni ye that's the issue and what out there and na president mama ka say obeti authority a na behwe issue na wo beka ehho asem so those are the issues and ya beka ni nyina ho asem na ya di mu nchechemu atodwa ma obia atibi live on Gyaso dwumedie ewo okay 101.7 FM ya de san komoni nyina ebe chehye eso ewo ha sei na wonim se Dr. Baumia Mamudu Baumia excellence so akabia che president mama se gya nye de hia oba ye God is love ugu no Justa Motors ugu no DKM wa wo yidi krom nkransa na DKM wo wantwia kapre yebusa wa wo so wunim company no wanya ama etinye ne na mankafo obema fans say no kra ne panikase financial analyst bi achem say sa first financial services authority the president for time no or suggest ye so what the beba entinya de foforo we look at all those issues wa usika kodim wa unanka ye adwuma bank bi a capital bank and any of those banks say amoabe mo bank ni ade youth ni ade aguno. These are the issues also show we voter now person okoto aba dwene hu ye na men's go di sika sen kambra ho na ka bank of Ghana jini omu any year ya we not have the problems that we are having. So let's go back to issues now trendy and then locks to Auditor General's domain votes of his change while on leave. Auditor General musu on leave we changing the locks in that issue and I'm di kan one seven. Why is domain vote always running to the media? Is he a baby? You're a dear Jama audit service board one chairman was domain vote yan want to say little bit. The bia ni oya no comedy for okosun se ya command of you said you odukwa wo hu wonyan kra asem na wodie no wonyan panini no na for wonyan panisem kakra na no Pokuaa stars campaigning as she goes to her commander hometown to seek support prof and I was a campaign so con one groom commander our campaign so we into prof you better all the fancy votes to ebeba so want to me for fancy votes number and also was so because charity begins at home into prof say oh yeah Juma our central region Baumia's 50 reasons Akufo-Addo is better than Mahama Baumia 50 reasons I say Eka president Mahama nko ade anka Akufo-Addo wolumai kra we far better Mahama kra the 50 questions and ode ama Mahama na questions here be and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ko say TB ma Dr. Emisa Atta Fofia Anto Atta no adware ambamo ano so ho asem ye nyina anim arawo sem to Ghana kese pa NDC gives Baumia 60 Mahama achievement for Akufo-Addo's 50 and ode ama no say na Baumia pa wo be ma Mahama 50 yeah more 60 achievement I be Mahama akwakoye Bank of Ghana hospital ni ade nyina wo ba ade en pa no aye yeah na CD no wo asa ko gon shuperu at the Aqua Bank. No. That issue is also trending. Muntia 3 petition was for clemency, not an endorsement. Professor Jena no Pokuaa and Ochemu Sadia. Wako signing a hantima many persons on a diocese. Now almost signing and then you say be almost was said you almost kind a yet there be. Then one ko pacho say a mamma and woman in and go for baby so I can say no be go ya banchi a prof one mesai a manosi and panicho G-man. According we are brave sakra ya no preach you prison. One toilet tobacco cram a pacho am a G-man that. So ho ante say na anu ya pese Akufo ma no yi a wode no che no okwa abrochire eti we dia clemency no eno so de boachi bi di nkofo na eka de Supreme Court strikes out a request to restrain Johnson Ekwuamosiedu from acting as Auditor General. Supreme Court obi di asem court Supreme Court anim Professor Sari ya anum ni ade Supreme Court to say yama yera Ekwuamosiedu say on acting as Auditor General. Supreme Court no entia na Supreme Court omunya amasem kwa Supreme Court twem enti papa no okwakọ actia as Auditor General. Fresh tension at Aboso kan Ghana for no koto to Nigeria for no short mu atam aye chese aye beje anya asem keto akra ye say yera alan kodwo chamate be ko akọ he all die defend yourselves. Nutak president no catch Nigeria for no say hey ade Nigeria Traders Association no mo say all that be die say Ghana for no ba to shop ma owuo kra oni omon face so this is going to start an international conflict in the way Ghana has to find a way and Nigeria for be cancel because it's true to say there's a GIPC law no man can asumje ema parliament wants minimum academic qualification for MPs parliament person dem rafu fro bi ba say oye MP a anya ye kra so onya minimum qualification bi say o science 7 and our degree and our SHS and our masters and our PhD but nkofo bebre so asem abusa say adamo amuto nyina mukuta PhD so mo hwamra bone enti mo pe qualification na qualification ya de hwamra ka mo kotena am ye sign CBD loan ema ebro so ma ye call back to parliament go and amend the law and I can give you countless countless ebia ne electoral commission CI 196 ya ho asem san ko ya san ya amendment enti qualification no mo de ko den qualification we go chop qualification ya the two places to twitware ana that issue yebeka ho asem yera honorable Daniel Ochema Boaje MPP Mrashebedwe no Bantama where a government spokesperson on finance was a certified public accountant I just said na obeboy me ahwemu say Mahama proposal no dey ba for restructuring of the banking sector no ebeboy am save jobs and I say it say yera Bismarck Abobi NDC chairman also your certified public accountant obeboy me ahwe tikasem tie na ye ko pure sikasem ye ne mpanifo kukuda mama ben so betwetwe nkomo telephone so no ma che mu na ye sikasem no it say ene ye meye no NDC and MPP kako ye giesika because aben bia ba sabi aburu sabi mpredu asana ne kofa bebu ye kwase na omko da bi never again ene ye betena wa ma we ba was DKM we ba was hwan na ne kofa bebu ye gum na omde ni nyina ko we Gyaso dwumede make house wo live on 101.7 FM for the your Facebook page 101.7 FM ne fan komoni ya emro Yera Charles Mensah financial consultant ahumane so penikese no journey ahumane so Yera Charles Mensah pacho good evening anwumre
good evening me aba na ho ye
yakopa da mo na pacho so
adom
ya da so pa Yera Charles Mensah yen show proposal ya political parties said ba of course financial services sector no eba be major input to election 2020 nim say ho asem e ba ama account for pa ebia ne Men's Gold the nkofo gusu ya demonstration nti area proposal president Mahama e dey abasa e be ya ono be ba be restructure mania makoyie na one of the suggestions or the ban so better financial services authority I be regulate as adwuma na Bank of Ghana ye e bro ne so ye services na ka say what social sector na is it a good cry na
oh engu ye just that different authorities in the regulatory, because financial services there, it includes insurance, it includes mainstream banking, it includes the stock exchange, it is includes fixed deposit and corporate bonds in the it cut across. But my insurance commission, insurance and your security exchange commission, non-banking finance for and almost product be no the mutual fund almost and the organ stock exchange and share companies are almost stock market and the Bank of Ghana regulate both the microfinance and the mainstream finance different groups now.
Ezi mami fan ko proposal na omo de aba ne ehun say yera kenofori atabaye wa attempt to obe solve problem na o ka say ade na say awie because of say laxity course on the part of Bank of Ghana say ne bia na ka so omo de omu na si form ntem na ka so sika nim no wo ma anye enya abasa o de bia pompe ahyem ama yeye say president mama propose say obeya nsakraye na ka the authority na ba regulatory system no nti area so far how ma manage no na yan so far how president mama propose authority na betimi aye a better job.
Authority in there, I think say me kaya idea no say Kufo president Kufo time and hakuma crowd a boss, but I say Gyaso, but a good idea because a bear encompassing all the financial services under one umbrella. Because the call you are not a shareholder or a bank. Bank also own insurance, but insurance no report to my insurance commission. In many do a very difficult because as a report or the insurance commission, and as a report or the Bank of Ghana, and I as a report to the Security Commission, because the Security is almost asset management companies are almost managing and investment. But say a bit more can say very because Tama always had my kind of thing. So I can't boom here and come by this a do check. You can't boom managers are centralizing Sunday minimum 90. To me, because Obama one report which encompasses all the sectors now, my boss.
Na just you're a mezana and first time near suggestion way back Akman ne moon Hakman more time no mudi kan e dey adwenche ne ba say come authority
discussion but I'm quickly
but is that the best way a betimi ogitum say Bank of Ghana adwuma na ya abro mo se kakra especially supervisory role now omo wo no anti yejima another year betimi aboa ma regulate e be mo mo ko man he omo na mo timi focus omo ko business that authority back on so aye banking sector work they said na president mama e propose yana
Bank of Ghana more inspected unit within the bank in Tomuka no more call around share name would returns the bomb shim it said they Ghana education service or inspected division in the Bank of Ghana inspected division almost recommendation a bit my EBB, but sometimes I ask school of thought because okay, other than the more independent and free Bank of Ghana, another school should have managed here because Bank of Ghana my license, no monitor. I say a internal auditor, our company or my recommendation, not their board, no my own but we be because we my internal auditor because we're independent until free and I didn't move. So that's I didn't have but if we can boldly do the financial service authority, then we probably will have to add financial conduct authority so that a conduct because amount for conduct and lead to problems in the past conduct into all the financial service authority the conduct of the management and the people who work there SSA yenya another a year or into financial service authority. Let's say yenya financial conduct authority. And no sano, and no subit mabo or mine.
Enti mami musa odisi obi na bebusa question is the cra ni saying said the post that somebody musika koto no obi apeni sika the odi ni sika koye investment o pensi ho no apene principal no so aka ho sa proposal is it likely say betimi am microphone sa musika is it likely say omo anaka omo gidi o banking sector ni mo abemabuo microfinance ne omo boja de ya say almost bebre agu no betimi a revive gidi ne akono ewo sa sector ni mu ana na especially sika no to obi answer kan de okoye investment aye no diligently ana
I'm say yes kind of on the whole thing when say what could invest here only say investment here and I know the small lot you are here say we cannot guarantee blah 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 but I am you see me any money na am yourself sabi yeti ha na ken kan wo abrochimemu on banks are almost ebi wo aban no America ban e billion mo ebi wo omukuye e man ko fo losu sika because many aba se me di sika akoto shares ana se mako deposit wo treasury bill mu aban sika mami 18% or 17% per annum na obi e wo medan na chi na oye debe no see only the Obama 10% per month the literal calculation 120%. Now do you see kakosha on a share then have buying with the first kind amount but because I ain't money now my was saying into say a baby a castle which a kabi wa ebewa let us say sakanu ebeye menu in taxpayers eka because I buy no onisika baby taxes to ogigi and odu tia sanko for the car inti ye kan ne kati say say yes so ye I say you can invest o baby because you can invest in the wrong company say baby o ye to me now you share with our go and this are buying baby out shares risk now take here now higher the risk the higher the returns into could this CAC no lose can no lose but because I am my yourself to as I say obi who be but the who be now bearing nan taxes so any bit here because over can for ata banking sector clean up or ye sikana free baby sikano akoka yen omanu eka that yourself you could cheer as you see you man cheer in the same will so because will be to be and I say oman ka and a bit and a checker but then the no cry who and as I want a woman say as I say financial service authority say Bank of Ghana say insurance commissions they as I say the protocol they should be up to it. It is only on near money license, near finding, near hold on the license, near publishing it, near banning. No. So, in the time, I best any confidence. I didn't move. When you say a crack on the air, and also, yes, you meet you. Yeah, no, you should meet you. That now, you see, I can say, no, I'll be 18% per year. As I also get 10% per month. I don't mean, make bells our cost. I am myself, two can work. You are careful, Naja. What cases also, but greed is one because we are putting money in the areas that we shouldn't have.
But the more important thing is when they say where they are working, me say, and this MPP or any other political parties, the political will what I deal with. Betimi aye ye be mam rana ejuma yo de obebu mra no so mra ni bedi do you see say parties yi nyina omo ka say obi a make proposal ne ade obi wo political will ne say ampa obehwe say we nya ejuma na ye hia fo sika nti omo shada man
I'm say because I'm say betu baby no taxpayers ebe kasemu kaka because I can mean kwa dia taxpayers there on no channel and on why the ejuma into channel to no therefore. But he said that you COVID, which has nothing to do with performance of the company. But they move world disaster no aban bi abetuma so ase don't do bi abeti ase but say management bi anye na dwuma na kutie na de kakra say aka no ye the best taxpayers until such a time say the leadership of the authority Yoram Mahama proposal say ban say you implement here. Like I say, leadership no up to it. As a financial conduct on up to it. And no say parliament it was almost debate say nkofu bebre ye ka say omo declare omo asset no bebre nyeye. Inti omo declare omo asset no inti say any law to compare people to do. Meanwhile, I say we are appointed to public sector, but you could declare asset. But the confusion I know in the same thing. So if we have leaders in those institutions, no more manager, as I said, they should have a teeth to bite. So and then the you could acco a year. But I think it's been talked about in the past. It's been discussed in the past. You treat money here, every boy could know. But he used to be, like I say, leadership or management and the board of it. They act here. They will not act and consider anybody because I'm a damn fool. I know I'm a classmate, and now I'm a political party member. Watumbra. It's in a man in the B. And no.
Yeah, Charles Mesa, you know, as you be monitor the political parties, so say our manifestos in Beba, near exactly strategy cra on person who do. Sa vision no anam person no person mudu because era can operate credit supplementary budget call you no also can ho asem kakra to say on be biem wo manifestos na political parties nya de beba me say CPP force was some fantastic proposal bi o mo de ba for financial sector ya on person o mo sisem gada for bebre wu nti e koma de ni pache ye be hwede on be ye be duru on so ye be ba on che na mama ye hu because ya na political parties to me to fruit ogu ye nti mo am ye independent minded sa ne ba mu a na yate ensem na se ye na wase anwumai
That's
Charles Mesa, your penny Cassia, one or consultant, wonim sikasem tutu emu no chem say ne kra ne say ebejisca obi ani sika wo kan bia ne sabeka obi a bia na ko oni wo gidie e wo financial sector ni ma na be mabu ne nyina ye betime hu say de ensem no etie na Gideon Amwako no civil lady same shame on MPP or say MPP day of by diabolic mind in the financial sector no more collapse banks ni na pacho we say make shame earlier said this is not about diabolic way the banks ni bebre no actually breach the law when you say so called micro finance ni savings and loans for ni bebre wa na omu discard man kofo na omu discard omu ntrompo nto ho nti nyani nyina na just mere collapse they were not even keeping records omu discard no ko obi anam aban na ekotua minu mienu tax fia ya eche na ye de kwakotua nti moyen focus issue no men join political songs no Isaiah Kuredi no say vim me contact me I want to talk to you about me o me maduma Genesis GH no say vim I'm disappointed in my own MPP pa from Kaswa and I make us say woman to me and scan nyina am yen na odisika na owusu no say Mr. Mensah is making a very very valid point ya na say pass people like him yeah was so kasa more na Emmanuel Billy was Mr. Mensah good job pa these are the independent people was say mo kasa e mine na Santi Robert no say please if you I just love a Juma mo ye no okay FM na bright atamo abe benfo and I say oni Victoria Ashite omunyina ehwe thank you so much mo hwe ede amen e friend saying Emmanuel Billy makan odi Emmanuel na e Frank Akono say what is the president saying about this national bank money yeah enya national first national bank money say finance minister ho say the president doesn't have to talk institutions and enye adwuma ohun say no David Kaneshi no say more of him what if you fire on my na to the Ghana politics na ya bro ya so kra na Kofi Kakari no say I'm also ashamed that NDC people don't understand anything in finance mo ko register DKM any ade amankofo egu edi nkofo sika mu wie ya mo ye say financial crisis na MPP for na akose but DKM so nye NDC in the register it was an entity on its own nemo na under NDC na ho asem ebaaye okay say a comedian counter crime ye kobusa president mama sa question about DKM ya eno no so betchemu I'm Petty Benjamin or say good evening if you keep doing the good job we are the Amagana mind these are the questions that you hear for solid answers I'm Petty Benjamin yeah that's a person Accra UTC Emmanuel Krodu makan odi pa no civil lady I say you resemble Angelo Binim I resemble everybody you don't worry stick to the issues What I say, Kwame Mafon say, why should the taxpayers pay for someone's mistakes? Good question. Those are the things I was here. Frank Nana. My Bruce, no, this is a very good program to watch. Pavim lady, Koswana Kosona in Pedifo now, New Mukasano interview almost. Now, Richard and Son say, how about a year friend saying Indum Bank, Ninaka financial sector, and I can't want 7 and Kophobia, you won't say Indum issue to court. You can also jump to conclusion and make conclusions and judge on it. As some more court, who can be there, contempt to bet show my wow, so beshi, who could do on a man, I will say yes. But probably to me, Jinko for our court on Luisa Fernanda. And also more far, Vim lady, Yakupo sharp, papa. These are the journalists. Woman cannot cry here. And look, man, Nas. Was you call this mistake? Someone savings at the bank. Who's a mistake? Pay it. It never happened to you. Mistake Ben, I can say me boss. And a call back on say no government will give taxpayers money. You can decide to write whatever you want. Your money is gone forever. Some of what and say I like your program pa Vim lady unu production team no nkoso na monye adwuma no dada bees and also if you fire them for us pa but be careful that your facts na make no we be any one of my facts I me really who nsem nyina kosi etire komo enya nkra o Dominic Owusu no say I'm watching you from Florence. Good job. Bra Harry and I say this man said it all Mr. Mensah why are there pass watching and somebody mommy at it and somebody say Bra Harry no say this man why are there pa na David Okujeto no say if you are the way the banks be running or you need enye kra some of them no ya handle omusu ye Kofi Brako Asamoah was a good job Vim lady Nasira Hassan was a good job partner Vim lady who you know and Emmanuel Nketiah no say Vim lady Nyakopo Shani production team no comments and say fire them if you are comments out pillar 2 Why any say and journalists for bebrejju omoso abayo ne esika no ko but politicians they don't care omo dia ne say you do election year mbeba no ma ba be campaign one dey be didi o one dey be dey o they don't seem to even bother about this issue. Teacher constitution we amwase and all ka say NDC can change their name to NDC to Angel and they nyina still mama be luzu mama no ntumi nya hwe e ma no okwa one we na the campaign message no and onye ho pa was if him lady tell Baumia to stop a throw no die no figures on the ground no do not support the kasa bebrebe no any bro for kese any propaganda no you know nyai na for onye ye ho sese no one we baby a obe raise mark no akwakodo prat obin evidence e wo brema sukuma ne message and amakan e de ama o se nka che Baumia say onye ne hu ye pa we say good evening vim lady Alhaji Kwabna Ganza incoming MP e wo sukuma do bin bra kwa ka che se Baumia why economic wizard pa how much is the dollar now on come you vice president ya who expose who went to me anya dollar ni ye now by ya brofo and at one ma okeka chenkofo and e bibi ye pa Papa Willie I see you and you may good evening come up pa any pedifo akese yera ochema boaje e bantama mra shebedwani or government spokesperson e wo finance economic issues yera abobi NDC constituency chairman but he's an accountant onim sikasemu a ombebo amia behu what are the proposal president Mama Deba now what does it mean for Ghana and I say ni nyina moguo and I say just for vote and aban bi person oye ana ni nyina ye benya ho asem ne de aba akosi edu champion safonos vim okasa me kasa me etua meka that's why I'm paid Charles Kala e wa London no good evening vim no production team ni nyina sorry Isaac Kwabna was say I see you vim lady Professor sorry eso of Florida na vim lady munya adwuma pa na na hima akon Donna the second was say if ya mo any adwuma dreader anaye rama kobia was vim lady mo any adwuma kasa production team no ni omuka bomu a ya mo ye Michael Swim sign no say if ya mo adwuma de mo ye bi pa Charles Mensah ya odin di kan no kra ama ye a new perspective on the issue kra anti da say mo any adwuma kasa a uni team no mo ye e de ama Lia Jaye ye na wase yera Daniel Chamabwaje e wo studio anu so ono abonwuma ye ma good evening ni akwaba oh yeah there.
Emi adaroma.
Abusafo no so ye.
Obi anti
na bantama fo so e.
So far anti boni bi anti no fi se yakopada ma obi a ho ye.
Mo yeda.
We say wa bodwuma pa o.
Oh say me dey.
Introduction ya me ban na me monitor.
Egyaso. Some politicians mo ha adwene.
So timbi kasa de o say. Akasa me de eno na me kasa me twi me kati me kasa.
Say no anti na father dey. Odi me free adom ba.
Oh but of course I kasa hunu nti no. Yana utini ya oti muse bibia na
ana mano so ya na mo se ona ye din no ba de se wa koto sa se wa koto de atwamo
ye
tua tax tax mo kasa ni ye kasa
them lady na meet you the way na yenuanom NDC for present yenua ba ombeso be running meet ma president John Dramani Mama they almost presenting so akase meet response no ya kase omo mana hin se kase se be 7 producer e maye mo ana se obanko anti yento but se baby ho ana o ma bi so na kwaka asase mo ya o maka se wo ya ma kase obi o banti yento ba mo kase wo ya mama no cry weak nti na me support opposition out take ye no se enye se bia obi yo banti
yeah
and I say koto aba yeah. I support you strongly
na me kase ye fa vagina nto aba o
ya
to aba ma president Mahama na say president Kufuor because sebi otuadia
yes
ya to ma won because at the time ne nim so we are competent and we took the decision
yes
it is oba so ba we take the decision because we are being oni madwuma no why crowd so obesom ye tietietia yen yi oba na oye ni sinche na esa na we are belittling the discussion
exactly. That's the point.
Esa so ani amani achievement amami wa ye no
ina aba be ye ne ba wo ye ha bibia echa
wanya professor because of your ba or ye professor because we are being let's play that up na ye manu be safe ba me no be face na okay ba me so abeyin let's match them together and yes answer whatever but it shouldn't be about obema oba because obema ba we never make it about or obema
exactly yes na yakwa bibi se ekware okay politics em fan chama tifo nyame nim se shase dia but
ya shase ara
na bi ko manuan mo ba ant consistency ne aban na pamfo nyina na yakwa yese akase uhwe inuanum ndc for the almost present your case na edinkai sound more se bibia sombia no omundi a lot of massive bibia me sombia no mu de ye friends politics no na the meme hunu ni say ballot no question simple very simple question ballot book so take it in I got about also when it was se mamena na say
President Mama no can
exactly.
But there's no doubt about the fact that running mate bar or add value to candidates, no.
Oh, but we know the yakwa to say +1 - 1.
Oh, no, one muyebi. Ba mi abaye. And na Mr. Den and na Mr. Den and na hwan some rani mo sa ba mi yi. Munya ndisi no mo so nye mo fans.
Odi samrani yesaw. De me pese me kan say. Ade no de din kai na nkasa de odi animu aye koto no so ba no. Yenim ni records dada dada inu ba ya sama wa okay we hwe na achievement ayi na yunu ama no esebesebe ma na wo yenti ntimi ka se bia e body I think that's very accomplished.
O de train o student ma me kwa ma so na me nu ba ma NDC MP for Sexual Front Plains or a member of the finance committee our being ye party registration on nam the constituency wo bo adwuma pa honorable Alex Aduma Kumensa honorable good evening akwa banso
yo me so
honorable so who your constituency or there
oh nyame adom bibia boko
constituency for so registration akosen
nyame adom eguso
good honorable yeah mo your finance committee nim but before that o constituency wo the akoso bana the akoso kaso a o ho de hojo di nturo no
eja se na edene na ntokwa ba se de ajo
wo ho okay yeah dan yakopase mama famra finance yi na no ya president mama the proposal for 2020 election bra o de running mate prof na no Pokuaa to dwa no kan say omo proposition be financial services authority bia adwuma na Bank of Ghana kutanke be yi kakra na de amomo because so hwe said ono ka no MPP for management of financial crisis na man come de nkrofo bebre awu agye omusika ho bebre collapse bebre awawe egu e de how na say economy ni kra nti eno ne ade a ode beba de esi yi ebi nsi bi da so ono beba konya so 2020 a eniama begu ti se de egu MPP for abresue na mo committee no minim se mo ye ho research me ade from landing beti ya any proposal ne ba what is the proposal going to fix because MPP for se mbo hu na nka God is la ma na ngu se ampa se mo ye skillful ma being said the mo kana say God is love ni just motos ma breso na nkofo kro wuye
yo dedika na mana wase na minti atiefo nyina na minti asecha fam penfo nyina ni kwan se ye mampani ye leader akase obese e di financial service authority ba na ye asempa na asempa ne se ante 1997 emra tonbre e ba power and then the idea Gordon Brown yes that time no financial sector what land no na a different year na how ebi ewom and then the idea the buy na there's the greatest failure our banks no any financial advisors ayi nyina no and some so do we buy no a boy the kind no a bet me maintain stability in such a way say Bank of Ghana for Edmond Edoso. Now, Bank of Ghana, at the same time, the managing government, finances, the government, economy, the managing. Now, the same people, and actually, banking and financial services. So, I don't a certain part of a department be automatic and supervise the banking and financial service. I don't think a team and if you a panel. Now, see, a financial service authority, say all the financial sector, including bank, insurance, financial advisors, and other insurance, every time managing where now Bank of Ghana concentrating they all year as a bank government banker no to be managing economy now for who say I don't want equity I know that and I'm so a master DKM other financial banks collapse because not only to me and control role so big papa and yes I say it's a separate body that managing banks and other financial services
and the need different thing obey sa group no be because laws keke and authority say obey regulatory system ne keke no is not an antidote because you authorities bebre ho mo odin no ne ade ti say road safety commission obi be ya argument say road safety ba ye ya e no me authority say nya ate na ni nya ye nti mo be ya den na motimi ama na solve problem ye face ya every DK mbre to be si ene men's go di eda wo we
the kind we say a separate man perform the more efficient and professional service. Banks no. Now banks no other come one umbrella. I need to know they'll be controlled by the separate authority. And we are different from Bank of Ghana rule. But omni say banks no, the financial service no, almost of it they more control. Because we had the Bank of Ghana for you know. Almost of supervision department almost the and control the system is personal. Anything about last about banks, any financial service, micro finance, But when you have one umbrella, no, sister, more say, more proactive. I said, the also bet my boy, no banks, and to be and yet if you said, the share bank need to be I could fast, I could last, I have how about a customer, almost got Ibasaro, and nothing like yesterday.
Okay. Oh, and you know, mommy found DKM there no. Now, the argument which sounds a little political, but it's still relevant. Say, mu beti mi ayade we na. Dia na mo yema DKM. Dia na mo yema God is love. In Kransa, anko for over 3 years now. Same way, koba. Ye comedian counter me buta pese mama same way. Besi ne mo attempting se mu twa kakra. Besi ne. Aden na mo ntimi ansolve say mo was ideas we. Aden na mo fa ideas we. Ansolve sa problem ni DKM brain so.
But lesson learned. Maybe you learn from a certain aspect.
Okay.
They will say, somewhere by any MB for the policy say, if you are unbound betria. I didn't know, and why, young unclear me and the future. We hope to say unbound betria now, unbound only to be tried. Now, the fact that when you number and say, so body a control any system say, because set up, we be no control. Tadian, if you must ask to be maybe say, yeah, chain, I'm a obi active bank, give me a year near so. As I do maybe not pay a cat, cafe intimatia. If you get me back, yes, so I can never then you come back to the main line, say, Bibia, but Obia also said Bibia about financial setup, Bibia, either non banking and other Ibia, say control. Put me a map and continue baby. Name a monetary take away say, take system and me and maybe in future. And you know, if I means I bet you come on mediating. Now, and to pass, I maybe. And then you know, also, best structure. Structure, no best structure, and the other quite a faster structure. If you about, we've been 1 year, no, to be clear, I didn't know through.
Going forward, no, sir, more timelines, be a my imagine say, first quarter near there, as I'm about so far, a era can offer said a one managing system. Now, most of much is cano. Now, no era a Eric Nanedi pass, so much you had 90% of the money. It's one year bedroom NDC, mobile baby 2020. That is if some win here. So now MP before Chase can we it's the number be manage.
So they come also 20%, and they are amount for say in the mom. And you know, the other who say, but when I can overrate an echo, receive an echo. And I know the papers by or say about 90% they were chia. I know, okay, match. So much now, tell you buy. But as of now, I'm saying, come in the office to you. And you say, on prayer, you bet you, bro. Because what you can come up with, and complain say when you think on cigar. So 90% there, I know I there, but they cannot make up 10% no.
Okay. Yeah, and me buta say so nature say 10% na person mo manage and now you are managing into long term.
Well, I guess who I receive no ne output and I say report say can what you say naka get maka but say you can just what we are and the amount also na man esu and you say who say what 90% there o me who say 90% na report na na man for say naka but this idea amount for complain and the team say who for the chama omo he for them sanka omo there I didn't know complain.
Okay. But my member generally about so far abide by said there one managing sector no banking banks nankasa or the consolidated bank and sana microfinance and sana savings and loans ne non-banking financial institutions so who was saying abaya why are they and I say atosin
say banks no have problems they are in the third position now say it omunya be 9.2 or 9.5 million but you are strong. Now so clean up. Now go good. Now we pay 21.something billion. As a problem now. How do you think that why are there? Oh yeah, because now a car it's more than twice of the a car na. But the banks, number bank na strong. I'm not going to so my bomb. It's the fear. Ebi omo medical ko di mo piawu. And you know that's why are there. Because why are there, but what good banks are from one bank there? That's why they because most of the people are say.
Okay, honorable answer now back on Musa this issue say because it's a financial issue. Auditor General here abayin so onko leave because abayin na appointed no. Inti abayin so onko leave. Na litigation also there's a case in court. And no mo call in the office. The board chairman my audit service will be able to swear akwara bibia no what they call a first say or the media for her. Do you think that there's a financial issue? Sikasembi or baby and on air causing this tag of war between audit service ne auditor general no and I say emrano na ye adwuma say abanya wa appoint no aban no sorry that's what say oh you are our right and therefore the aban is within the limits of aban rights.
Abai and clearly so you know. Also uncle leave. Yes. Leave no kono. And the problem no. Because obi na juma no yenya discipline or system no. Also uncle leave because of one or two things with there. Now I'm for suspect aba. There's no suspicion there what's happened. Say the time also and no uncle retirement there. You have no other thing but say na juma no one can go abroad. Nothing uncle leave because I read one for there. Then there's a question to be asked. And then the man for I alarm no. And you know, obviously there or you do ye or 50 no it was so you through not different person boy. Now a government there. It do who it's a government of a soko. Because if I don't have so leave. It also live there. There's a question to be asked.
But honorable one kasa as a member of the finance committee no. Eto asum say ni leave onya aware say ni o leave e also kwa na hwe method a the police baba say modus operandi a wo de man na proceed on leave now and a war problem which is the issue.
They leave no kono which is say government buy omo ko leave bia ye obi on penasem ko leave no be take over but nipa no a critical point where adwuma abai so elections just 4 months or 5 months time. Why do you want to go on leave? I mean, yeah, but we have some like leave. No, any election on leave, and there's a problem over there. The problem I want and I'm better. You do some uniform, and you don't see any point say, "We are not a protected govern the personal." The song leave. I don't think.
Baby, honorable now. Oh, Paja say, "Obi leave so on." My man in because I can't 4 months to elections and
no, let me can say last time no as a Auditor General. I wait to not leave any time here. And at this time I was so leave. No man could leave back 2 years or a year ago.
Okay, and she said, Omo Amana could leave 2 years or a year ago. The government ain't to mean can want them in this year, although leave no a pending.
Yeah, on one Obia is a court runner or leave arrears.
Okay.
We are called civil servants, ma. You don't leave arrears. I'm on that. Opponents are on leave because authority certain people be finances no and I'm not going to problem
I say more dice in Tipacho on about Jatum say our leave days was so but Emrena a woman in Tino. And Kiaman in Tinaho, because you know one and leave or so.
Because there are certain independent who have some more leave on one post. I don't know Mongo. There can be a certain record. Yeah, top people know live now. There be more than half of the people are only Mongo.
Union ministers no only on more a parliament. We are where so more power, Marco leave.
And then what about sir?
Now, no, walk across MP by a walk leave, and MP there when you're entitled to leave.
I said, you're breaking, you know.
I'm yeah. Okay. And the honorable Papa no so the audit service board chairman also say, on also I know said about media for an appointing. Bibi no the about media. Don't you think that on also be a method that coin of first or the in any case, Honorable as member of the finance committee, we are aware of audit service more key performance indicators are. Yeah, this is ne KPI say we delivered way online on course. Bibisa more Bibisa.
Yeah, no, I'm not report on, but I'm the a public account committee. No, on my head. But that's a be about that. I'm not sure of myself as of now. I'm not gonna say. But there will be people who indicators that they hear that.
And honorable mamma no say you better us as same way say so because they say they are pin so you to the office team. Yeah, we are one video now you the credo at the office team.
So that's an office team and then abane now uniform because there are certain organizations who are it's very important to the country. If you want your papa way, you know, when you say a partisan or the human way, it is almost the more attacking. Now I say you just want the attacking different department, you know, happen here. And then they have my boy consent. Because so you different things, and that's of course convicted to the system.
Okay.
But all the things the paper, man for this idea, you know the same paper, and you see you need to have. Okay. But on can't also leave. Also the leave what where you man, man you
Honorable Mamma now as you and in some of the mayor, honorable Alex Adomako Mensa, NDC Mashabeni, I was such a front place and natural coma, which is a Domelo Bonibia, was so Coliva, Omniano, not Uncle Deliver, Gyaso, or live on OK 101.7 FM. You hear financial sector, no, you hear other issues in it, Auditor General, they are breaking news, and then they giddy, sir, I want officer, one the credo. It could also be, say, Abia, a buy per se, or body near ma, I was also home buying. I'm just being diabolical. What I say? I'm not. I'm just being diabolical. Say, I'm a person born in Yemen or Mantina. But this is really from the ordinary and GI Ghana Integrity Initiative. I can say we air time, air ferry, any war Ghana. We have come too far. Than see a besa. And they say you better check ministers. Ni na wa bamuno. One whole leave days. Uncle proceed or leave. MPs ni na. Why obia beko. Said the Melo will call by force, will be a sobako by force, will be a quack there if you know honorable Ochamabaji was studio, honorable Yama, good evening, Aqua baby.
Yo,
young call back to the financial issues.
Let me throw a quickly, let me take one for President Mama and running mate quickly. No, let me just say when I was ballot a paper. The bear Montpellier John Dramani Mama there. Now, Omuma Adi is a celebrity and appointment a year. Now, me, my dream, no, I say. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. No effect.
Minus 1 plus 1
is equal to 0.
That's saying.
Say, at the end, say the Vice President, His Excellency, can't say maybe a tremor. At the end, you need to know here, no, no matter what, how good are we here as Vice President, presidential candidate, and now they'll be beyond. They would dear Nimuno, they would dear my 7 producer and Kanka. What an across so move to quay. Now we do dear Nimuni free wa. Dear Canina to Mira. Do dear Nimuna very, very important. No amount of competence be a dear children de bano. A better master Sandy Odiam. Do dear Nimuno. In our opinion, in Niyama or ye in 8 years as Vice President and as the President, yes, so much negative so that what may describe NDC and President John Dramani Mama any Numa way for Mrao Bidio Mampano say as negative. To me, it is negative one. And in spite of you nearby no year or the banana. Negative 1 + 1 will give you 0. No,
are you sure?
Oh,
Mokofa Dr. Baumia Baye.
Tell me the Akomasi. And that mathematical logic.
Even if you look at Prof, the Odeba table, so and at the time, Dr. Baumia Baye, Dr. Baumia was a novice in politics. No, she didn't he was an economist. At least Prof cried they were a minister da. So Dr. Baumia ba no ni minister da. No one politics da. And what they say, no they buy. And so she moko election petition. She Baumia campaign or yamamu. Edi amunya in 2 parties say Dr. Baumia one for vote be a MPP ana. Is that what you are saying? In relation to say Nano Pokuaa ebe enye it's of no value.
Say yes America. Say Dr. Baumia ebano na omampanyini His Excellency President Kufuor wahyehyɛ no ho mfie bɛyɛ aduanan no onye negative.
Baba omia so odi bi kan campaign no.
So am fa bibia make so eti the make say running mate na Dr. Baumia in this case I work no. Obeto positive. Because omampanyini John Drama a friend say omampanyini Kufuor na yenim say why public service for several years. Ti say waboaboa no ho no susu wakom. Ana omampanyini abedi akiri Baumia His Excellency at the positivities +1 emphasize abeka. You know, yeah, that time was opposite compare. Like I say, basically 2 versus 0. Because for omampanyini John Dramani amana, you want to records are negative. So opposite mean fire and for her met me amount just a very quick yam who didn't make us say negative. Sebe ye be shasi no de hwen record ojato ho. O maisi kasem nyini na atie frisuro boom from 9.1 I just
put it in context. Because there was an energy crisis. No, he has to solve an energy crisis. He solved for you. And Kamuba sent Kambo who can any doom. Putting in context.
And cancer.
Mamma cancer.
David.
Okay.
I may be a term 2015 as a 40 young Kotokania. I'm fine a ball. The Kotokania the election and all this and yet they say was so one time I saw this in the it me to be. At the so many match. Now we see what's why election. Now we didn't short term as someone I have bet to us. A
sustained solution.
It was not.
Okay.
It couldn't have been.
Okay.
That have been. I should say. Okay. What I say? You know, that is the position to and Kabikura Mobia and had debate me aye. Okay. You know, let me say a negative in the sense that Sakania cran samana wo kekran. It what they no ekosi say. NDC amamu awaka ani ayewe and ekosi say omansika ahwadin ni nyini ene nanim ko nyina etete free asoro abahwe from say team ene according to a friend say leader anabo chemesa bonsu o say that time no a friend say ohwe Ghana abakosem performance onu na say why you the worst
why na kasa
friend say leader of a parliament anabo chemesa bonsu in terms of performance
or can't you why
NDC person said na conclude the debate no and all my records
so in politics
in terms no any politics no in terms of the difference between us and them is that yen is speaking based on facts and based on data and science.
NDC for them speaking based on facts
and then some menuya honorable a friend say okay seven presidents madam for pardon o kana yo
ono kana yo
oninya so ne say kana yo yan ko said they were winning yan fan cinema so now say kania say obe solve kania okay I can talk capacity abegu excess capacity ye tuya about $1 billion a year minimum ye tuya take or pay ku wie akoshisha niema bumi yanko senche ko homegrown policies ade na kosi ye ya mfa nkoshe bruni hihya ya ase ya obi afa ne sika makrum ha omu niema mu hihya nya na ego lack of policy credibility. Say NDC for shisha kwa jina senche shisha ye kuwi ya so wan fan ko she MFasia the Brunia hwene sika so maya enka sika bia makrum ha ke ko hwe rate atwoche boring ye ne ba ya batwim kakra ne ye ne ka se dabi mo ma ye ne enfrim ene ye ye frim atimi fam rante ne baba mo ya dwuma banking sector I was here for any who asem no o so be dey Afia no so akwakosia lessons
okay
office amamuo experiment amamuo enye chacha
okay
it can never be experiment say me cause second round o kwahin no way eno na ma minua mi yanko papa me penasem minister of information ka say yenuanom NDC fo ayom say anoma kokone okwa TV ko hunsuo na oba na afo be say wana hunsuo yi o ma NDC fo say ye ka akasa Ghana mamu a NDC fo ediegu everywhere you look everywhere sector by sector banking sector mamu kasa sanu bi okoto di ntimi kan kase ade be man buy me ma be 1 or 2 3 factors that time no so be kaya na aban busia ba sebe enyina so papa bi anu na odimrika obusia bo ho
for example
reckless borrowing na me ka ho
for example
okwe at that time na treasury bills rate aban se ohun so we nyina discuss koto banga e de ba aban busia na ne nam say 25% for instance
and then I'm saying
pacho me bo na number 15% tinio me chlo tie mi kakra me ma just simple analogy obati ase ana atemamufu a behia sika ade sika ya adwuma no mama sam another example omuni abai presika ho wodwom edwom me ka dwuma me kise ye ko bank ye pesika ye mu be pesika ya adwuma no na ye nuanom NDC fo that time no omu borrow sika no bebrebe enti na masika boa ye den me metia say me kan so mema unya so me affiliated to a small business bia you could borrow at the rate of 35%. So me say your family dey chain. Your family dey chain. Yanko NDC ankasa. Omuko borrow omuko use your friend say road fund sika no. E could borrow sika every bank at 32%. E could use no as collateral. So if the government is borrowing at 32%, na me ankran because me borrow at 35 if you understand. Ebinu example no at that point in time no o borrow sika no kwa wi a on sa kwa nya kanea mpo na how dey ayoduma how do you pay etuba nwa ne say you say afraid dey bi non performing loan low entity ntua ka no ye twetugu ebewi ase na bank na ye weak bank na weak na ne sika no take form sa non performing loan no I to say be cancer edidi a shase a edidi call bank no capital mu no follow below the Bank of Ghana criteria no na afede asi enya ne license na ye ngunu na se Ghana for metua me be out enti sa hihye ya bone no kane ye tua nipa IMF say ye hye borrowing rate wosoro na nipa ntumi nya no ni nya keka bomu under NDC Bensuma Bank ye week what me answer of solution ye dey yankanko use at 9:30 na yemo mu ade friend liquidity support enumpo no wo Bank of Ghana hihye mu ade friend liquidity support no se de bema wachi se wo ye solvent ebi osika na ari wo japade wo loans me charge yanto pase wa ba wa late yanto pase
positive liquidity position support.
I'm giving you analogy me say be support liquidity supporter usika no ho akodi bia akodi adan mu akodi loan mu yentua nti wo problem but wakade e utimitua criteria na very simple if you are solvent and you have problems with liquidity you be supported cause it says kama bank no mbi say okay no problem
is necessary kama banks be
tin you ade no that time no SOT say Bank of Ghana at that time no na NDC peso say your more banks ni be any bad idea a good idea but sasi kana ye kase de koma no bi nuanom bi no e ko wie no kra send ye no some of the management of course there are other governance issues are creative problems but na supervision ben and down where amra finance committee eshia the current governor of Bank of Ghana Dr. Anderson I see ye Anderson ye tie omayen hu de course wa enti aiding kai bank bi no failure actually dey ka the what kind say at that time no Bank of Ghana for no empanimfo no ekoye adwuma ekoye field examination
okay
some of the reasons causes of the liquidity issues no problems are banks no but wonim whether or not there was some invisible force to be and a so mumu from proceeding further.
I don't want to find it out.
The
I don't
question
know
is,
conjure.
yeah, that be unconjure because at that point, you know, acquire findings aba no auditor's report, and that's why.
Also, I'm catch a Ministry of Finance for.
No. The question is, na akase, yakohu ohawa ekoso bank nim.
But obi and to me can.
Obi and to me can. And to be in a church na. And I'll be a prevent you from taking action.
Okay.
So, until of course, it's a bit Obaya Sani Bunube, and Canasam. Until no, and then, so we say Uba, so was Siadie. Mistakes are we in you have another opportunity to do a second experiment. The air can say, what the Financial Service Authority, Abeba. You name the record.
Okay. My mama about
record.
My mama knew about man so and initial comment. Here Bobby would the accountant will come back to the money aspect. But yeah, I know I find onto a finance person was starting businesses. Baby, but person started from. To be fair, to start from Professor Nano Pokuaa angle, no, they start here and then we come to Sikane and then we go to authority. No streamlining of Sika issue. No, they are called the Melebo Asem no so kakra.
Yo, many about.
I say 1 + 1 = 1 - 1 is 0. It's of no value.
No effect.
One of the renowned politicians and economists, Professor Kwesi Butwi, or can't say be now the upper trend say so be vice president you dimu and yes sir I was saying ni pano ye day who do economists and so now we a good vice president because you name say vice president or manage the economic team but you who or may you say president baby aba or more vice for no or more economics accounting kro more anye bida you name say you started from 2000 I mean many fee na me go school no yeah papa Liu Mahama no your engineer no constructive road any school adan na no OCC any a fan of vice 8 years President Kufuor editwa Professor Moses Baye President Mahama or pre sir Ghana for be man akwanya biom or your communication expert or no kasa no nimuka now so your economy share in nsem no single digit inflation yenya no 36 month continuous enti no obi a oye vice no ye pa obi a wonim de n'anim onyam ni na adesua ni nsu ehunu no compass all the sectors of the economy now you be obetie yie otie nso a obeti ase say what ase enti obi ti say ye maame Professor Jane na Opokuaa Ajiman no obi biara obeka say maame no ontimi enye vice no ne say o man we mu no ontimu me pa cha unim yen president Nanado tamwa offer baomia no ni reason or the far baomia ni say na your CD ni depreciate na offer baomia no abe arrest CD depreciate because baomia ye juma or Bank of Ghana
no kasa
yes me pacho G 2008 or 7 na me so repeating no because no nim say sa Boshe no na say na adwini mu no
na me kaibo
no me di ba ma wo de utie bia na waka me twantro because baby aye kono Ghana for omani abre omo penukure na me gitum say nukure so na betimi agi oman ye free ye konada na ye dadwini aye wo musesia me di ba ma wo producer na wo awati na ye di oman share na ado nsam no bisa say Dr. Baumia CD no wetimi achi na ye di manu 4.2 says ya would kuta $1 na ura forest bureau says ya say CDs ube 2 ounce and ya man $1 Dr. Baumia to wetimi achieve so on the basis of nipanu nye economics background and as accountant and as it doesn't work what works is that nipanu be yo bia osua de onu nim de ekoso wo man nim entino okotrans na finance for na kan or the nsu ehunu ni experience as a Ghanaian no will come on board to ensure say o man no sika sem na agina ntimi de mesre say upon all economic issue near the 5 vice the Ghana make us under Nanado and Baumia we have failed
How about economy? Almost a grow at 6.8.
Me pa unim.
Economy ni beko na nim 6.8%.
Who me who journalist. What he say? Enyama joma mama di go akwem from 2015. Na IMF ni World Bank e ka kire yen say oil la ye yanya atwa bogas ha eba e be boa ma energy agina ni na so e be ma economy na grow 8%. Sabati as ye can 2015
more NDC that was more growth projections.
No, IMF enye yen ubetimi agogo. IMF projection. Yes, for Ghana
8%.
Yes,
okay.
Because of measures are buying the go akwemu oil eba atwa gas. Unso maybe as a light jinasoa economic activities ebu me companies ye juma you know emanyama nyina akoso fofo eti omuma ye tiase na yeso ye kan ye no is a visible thing na ye structures are urajo mama ye den auditor akwem nyame adom omunya about 6.5% growth na do buy media on chire media no waye to boost this economy to give us that growth. It means the growth ye planning ye and ye execute ye and no abe inherit. Says ya mini wo kasa mami Afia. Says ya Ghana growth ye saying
0.9. A revised one.
Yes, 0.9.
Revised one.
Ombeka say COVID-19. But unim.
Sana minister aka.
Yes, obwa.
Oh, na say economist Dr. Edu Sabode say.
Unim, mami unim bibi. Fiscal Responsibility Act ananado pass here. Say u deficit muro 5%. By 208 budget already the code akoma bosika for 2019. Dr. Baomianka sorry. Kenoforia Takache say yen deficit ye expenditure ni revenue no gab ebede mu no 7.1%. Meaning that ye di buru ye sika ye nya ye no so there is a deficit of 7.1%. Since that time Ghana your economy no started closer to the intensive care unit.
Closer to intensive care unit.
Yes. How now to say or mine no sika sem no
muja sika sem no sign them MPP for because the muja no at a growth rate of 8% ana.
No, 3%, 3.6%.
3.6%.
Any jama.
And government estimated growth was 6.8.
MPP aban.
Yes, 6.8.
And misu me catch say
COVID didn't and man grow at 0.9.
Yeah. Enti na obisa na asem bia me hu say no ejume wa chewum. John Dramani Mahama. Tama ye ni ya conclude with 3.6 no. Yenya international financial crunch all over the world. There's a financial problem. America kra ekobo busiani ade. Ghana yansu ye face bi to extend say doom so ye jitum say a chronic problem.
Doom so ne bi ba America.
No, there be a by financial issues you know no all over the world.
Around America time no there was financial crisis all over the world.
No, America growth by form, America interest rate in by form. We know all these things.
Now America interest rate by form, how does that affect who I would take Ghana? Third world country.
Unim. A economy, we are in a global economy. Whatever will take place in America, the basic America be bobusiano. A be have effect on Ghana.
Then I won't accept the
apart from that, we have internal problem doom so and creation of John Mahama. A creation of previous government young put two measures in place. But John Dramani Mahama Kasa will solve that problem. Or solve the problem no yenya growth of 3.6%. Minya tamo yenya doom so no uti IMF beche 1 billion. Uti World Bank beche iska. It's a smart government was able to go around all these things. No see hospitals. Now Rigi Koso, Bank of Ghana Koso, ye Terminal 3, ye Aquine, ye way, ye secondary school improvement program, ye see 123 secondary schools, 200 secondary school program. All these things were taking place when there was do so. So what you must hear? It is a COVID-19 ba near bro 1 billion solid. Na World Bank bro na Ghana for so to or minimum contribute. All these things we are say the economy has gone down less than 1%. There is something wrong. It could not be COVID. Africa countries are omocho omuesha so omunya COVID. Womunya bi is what is happening in our economy that is happening over there.
MP before I say some of the economies where Europe grow at -%.
No, omu use some African average bi omu budget now be read which doesn't wash.
Okay.
Because economy obi agina ni na so we are a sovereign nation. Ye buya contact is Ghana. Yanko buya contact is Ivory Coast and la Côte d'Ivoire. Entino ni sama Dr. Baumia ni nkofo kana or compare doom so with COVID-19. Economy ni na say that eti COVID-19 ba ye no. Na do abai na ni semu say na wa gina wa to all the baba politics. Say what ya here.
Or the COVID ni
na economy na say ye the COVID-19 ba ye no. Aye ni dama abruso. But me catch you say COVID-19 ba ye owura John Dramani mama. No grow economy 3.6 no mami. All con or the stabilization fine at to COVID-19 ba ye no ye the attack obom. Obi no grow 3.6 no. Eti who grow 6.5 no. Sika say na this year. Mami, womo propagators of this growth, the GDP and other thing no. Omu we no omu issue caveat. So economy no grow 10%. Now reflecting in the life of the ordinary Ghanaian. Unye. So economy no grow, now banks collapse. Financial services collapse. Womu collapse so unye sika mfa every customer deposit. Any workers omu ye juma kura omu pay 3 months kura ban utimi ntua wo mo. Na u growth no na wo botomu ana say na wo man mu. The growth must reflect on the day-to-day activities of the ordinary person or the business. It is a mafo gajo so man no more yedin. Now they also growth or man no more yedin. Now see growth. No big growth here. The growth rate 3.6 now still that complaint were not coming. There was something fantastic smart at that time who were buying untiminye.
Okay.
So that comparison, no, we must face it. We are looking at somebody who will give us hope into the future. That is why the coming of Professor Nana Jenopoku together with John Dramani Mahama is giving Ghanaians that hope. So what he has here, Mami Edano Yedan Edi, na semo odi tu dano. He's looking beyond the immediate. Medium and long term is what we are looking at.
But now MP before saying Mami na president. Technically,
no, uni mibi. Sanaka vice president who here. Naka ya constitution or ya no independent. Say what he has here. And yes, so when we say Dr. Baumia, unto me more no menti. Not just say omu by equity any vice president to any vice president. There are exceptional leaders. And Madam Jane Opokuaa Jiman stand tall in terms of the contribution, in terms of the knowledge to push this economy. Apart from her being a woman, no. So what he has here. Ye nim de mami na ye. Enim di fu nyina wo man mu no. Wo mu jitum se mami ni obi a. Ni ni so ade hunu ni kanko wo abrabo mu no. We hu bebre. Mi pebe mo wo man mu o si okuta 8 masters. Mami ni de na mehu obi so mra. Okuta 4 PhDs. Dia no hu da.
Na no eto aduane mo bi.
Eto aduane se MPP for 1 PhD degree. Economics. PhD degree. Omu de Gyaso wo man mu dia.
Aye ba omia de no.
Yes. No omu de Gyaso wo man mu dia. Then when we talk about degrees, then the woman comes tall.
Okay.
Eti na America no. So omu the comparison be ba omu be.
So omu de one kra no omu de ayesem.
One kra no omu de twa omu. Say what ya so oba yesu economy e na ebutu yi. Oba yesu na inflation e na ayese. Oba na exchange rate e na ayese. Hwe uti prime rate so a. Definitely it will reflect.
Yeah.
In exchange rate. Yeah. But omu yure fi say NDC be free abeso no. Aban so no. Now your interest rate are you tria. Now you're little above 10 billion per year.
So for the interest to
on loans, so I jiji both internal ni.
Okay, because I have the graph. Me you UTV.
Yeah.
Graph Ghana in percentage interest rate from 1983 to GDP. Me what percentage ni na.
NDC abreso no ye free abemu no. Now it was little above 10 billion and ye tria for interest. Says Yananado budget or the call review or the call 26 billion. It is obika chance say any interest rate na was no mu dia na wo form a. I don't think you more interest, mommy. Adeti na etua more interest. And now say loan no 120 billion na di ja omo no. Ah say ti omo page mu ko 260 no. Anything na interest in adults one na. They should come and explain to us. Because ultimately for your interest raise from 10 billion to 26 billion.
Okay.
I was say uchire say loan busio bebre na wabo. And now say interest rate no who the any na worth no. But womu rather no they are accusing us. Catch no say ubetimi agogo. Yeah, and the yearly rate for treasury bill, it was 21.455%.
For the CD,
for treasury bill, I issue or 2016. Okay. So original can say 25%. Otiano can say 25%.
And the year ben 2016.
2016.
21.455%.
What was the policy rate?
Okay.
What was the policy rate? The policy rate was about 25.5%.
Did you say no, honorable, hold on. Did you say policy rate or exchange rate, treasury bill rate?
Oh, at that time, it was a run. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Money,
go and check when you left it over.
Money, you were talking about treasury bill rate. You didn't mention prime rate.
I don't know. So that time now invested here.
And the issue is that MPP for a moment no kurended by meaning. John Dramani Mama will still continue with the truth because it's only the truth will set us free in this country. Because Yankanukra, a chimba dachinukra no is missed out in the equation. Yantimin Jao Manin says, and now mammy professor were two animal were hitting ground. Central region. Edia Noka. Commander Heneno or Hinkasio or see mammy minimum. Abrabo a wabo enya afi na mi ba beto na de ba ko otsere ni se obedi no kra ye den amo my gan nya mi ya dom ne ye man akwenya no kredie because ampanyinfo o ma imu ehu se aban bi no mu aba no kredi no kre o mo ndi bi amo my Ghana still they are still lying
one more
MPP aban na na do anka nkyerɛ wo se omo ko South Africa ko program bi no ko sign agreement say by August way Sky Train ebeba Accra Sky Train e
but say no dey na because of COVID no COVID nti say bibia omo ti bibia stand still
MPP da so bobusia wo ma yi mu na me ni wo ka say so honorable be ka nukura kire wa busia bi gu ni table so a oye hu adwuma
omo bobusia as we speak COVID ni mu
mami bisa no be ka nukura kire or finance committee no so definitely every day they are signing loans every day loan agreement are passing through their desk wo ma yi mu era Dr. Baumia April 2017 Dr. Baumia be ka kire say na exchange rate no to dollar no na ba form kakra bi obehwie gira simpie so say wa local CD depreciation no and odi key na koma IGP April 17 2017 bisani say key no wa IGP ana so mu yi IGP no odi key no kwa na and we bie no to say nantwi a mu ko didi and say exchange rate CD to dollar this okuta say CDs na ya mo $1.
Okay, what is the percentage from time anamomo ho no up to time
mami ye di jawo mu 4.2 ye di jawo mu 4.2
percentage of depreciation
mami,
free
mami uni bibi ya na ye ni ya ko school kakra na ye confuse the citizens hwe etina me ka jo say usi growth ye good na say nipa bra bo nko na nimu a u twantro
okay
enti me ka kire say time ye di exchange rate ukuta 4 CD 20 pesos u benya $1 eni ye di jawo mu under renowned economist Dr. Baumia says ya this okuta CDs as na wanya $1 businessman no betie film no we hu say nanado ba ye or the 1 CD 80 pesos na abeka sika uhia say obenya $1 that is what the businessman is looking at the depreciation will not do him that percentage will not add anything to his life he is having 4 CD 2% 2 pesos wanya 1 says ya this okuta 6 it is ohia $10,000 says you also this 60,000 Ghana cedis in echo meanwhile
depreciation and reflective or ground
the reality is the absolute figures we are all playing with So what you are? Mami for manusi.
First of all, you remember back to Scano. It's currently a main issue.
Sikari a main issue.
Oh yes, Sikasem a main issue.
Sikasem ni omo die wiamo.
Sikasem ni a main issue.
Na unim say here GM Bank. Any Unibank. Yes. Unim adigojo omo bank. Nanka aban we fa kwan papa so. And a G banks if you omo say man na ko omo court. Womu court the last sitting of the court honorable nim. The bank court no strategy womu Bank of Ghana said, Master, some of the things you are talking about, it's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Go and bring better particulars. They are lying through their teeth.
Okay.
So far, one person now close to bank now. Now can one ever court. But who far one bonus ontino? You are suffering.
Okay.
We will come to Mahama promise to the financial service sector. Here, unim, any mami.
No.
Okay, so menyamre.
The second part, the President Mahama proposes say, Obabeyan Sakraya a structure financial sector no. Omanity kasema tete apan sem nyina no. In fact, Honorable Adomako NDC has learned their lessons. Omuni say ana kamba cry and komutina konyomu. So more plan ebi ni de President Mahama ka so mo ye financial services authority am do be restructure sector no sikasem ne ade nyina e be solid unlike the mu ye go back to that issue no.
Yeah, Vimladi mami found fahana memra ho because me fi say honde e betimi akama some be na and some no bi wo court ntia na nsem bia menuan me ya menua ya wo kanu yo no chairman ka bia kanu yo. Say we are deceiving Ghanaians. No, masa. My main fan engineer data so no company name. No cause inflation 36 months friend say.
Single digit under NDC.
But under Aban Benya the lowest since 1992. Under MPP since 1992.
Are you sure?
Up until
Professor Mills.
Pacho. Up until say COVID be hitting no. Inflation at about almost 7.9%. Lowest since 1992.
Okay, 7%. Yeah, 11.
Maza.
Maza.
Tell me what you have done.
Maybe.
I
will show you.
And stop
the moderate show no. Miano. So what okay kabi. Oka loans. Frequency of loans. Say bob busia.
Say 260 billion. Catch me say me boy. Move far from 120.
Mananusi.
Vim. I hope so. Don't help me. I don't need you.
Now can't touch the parliament. No more better.
Because it's below the belt. Na yakasa bosiabo and then nimrika etua the bobosia. O check from NDC in pencil. From Ghana to Tinina, umbe fire and na the end that be almost about 9.7 billion. Abraye jaha momuno. Now mu first term no now I could draw about 122 billion. A friend say first term according to information I now the baby sita mamujano about 122 billion now. We are talking about a rate of growth. Busia bunyini the growth no of about 500%. And then this
500% of
500 check the difference between 9.7% to 122%. Take that difference and divide it by the original, which is 91%. 9.7%. It's about 500% growth in a period of about 8 years. In fact, I'm here and say two because they had 8 years now. The first unit is about almost 9.7 billion. They do about 35 billion. No, now 267%. Second half on that, your friend is say John Dramani Mama, His Excellency. Now the growth in debt stock level was about 243%. What is he talking about?
A car na yede.
Nini no.
The road of a car and said the cost.
Exactly.
Na ne ya mo ka de sen.
Ohima, emphasis secret as at June. Let that 250.
What was the economy by close of last year?
100 122 billion.
Wasn't it the highest so far since 19?
No. You're looking at numbers, just like that. Me person
the percentage of
the percentage in growth. No. Yeah, is about 100%.
But I know so now Bobby can say some way the percentage now I enroll or say no is
in fact I know na Vim I know na timi ma wo e compare enema eye pa on so o compare enema you know you have to turn them into percentages now you're very easy to compare and to say NDC running rate na pacha hold on
o Timokola no
o ma me na o Timokola no
tini can e ba ni sem no tini space dia can ni sem na e disika working in that order
ba the money chair mu na
me ba me be ka o ma me ne ho o ma me na o tijum no ene union ma o ka say GDP growth rate emphasis kan hye ni pabotom asem o beka no mo ana mo ka say bia your friend say numbers we here ma me ka sam kiro me ba be kiro say the nipa say problem are union NDC for no say they have difficulties in comprehending most of them and you my can yo mama ka sam kiro mama o page 8 no
bro for na so ana mo twi na so
dabi o ka twi kura wante o ka English so wante san say on kan ana de wonim so ombusa because argument na ye NDC for ye no it should be based on numbers, facts and figures and based on science, not yo say you kasa no hold on me pa hold on kasa na ha na me fan foul fast
science and the
every new vim lady because of yarea abai ewiase nyina ho akire no amama nyina ho akire no enti ewiase sikasema nim ko nyina so atete onko na ne nkofo no ma no ayi and now we are on hwe no ntwam di page 8 on table 1 summary of the world output GDP growth rate and a world output no yen hwe de echo sanka omo project ewiase nyina project say but the omo projection no say because nyanya final numbers for 2019 year end numbers no growth rate for the whole world at the bare 3.4%. Me we are book you kura metime de sa page no metime de amount actual photo amount growth rate for the whole world we are kasem nyini output no about 3.4%. South Sahara Africa growth rate is about 6.3. Growth rate for ECOWAS so say higher it's about friend say 3.8. These are numbers. Ghana so there was averaging about 7%. Up specifically 2019 now about 6.5% growth rate. These are specifically numbers are end 2019 numbers no hwe de ene sa wiase ene sub-Saharan Africa ene ECOWAS hwe de numbers ne ko na hwe Ghana de sub-Saharan African eso negative 3.5 positive 3.4 akọ negative 4.9. The whole world growth rate ekọ negative 4.9. Sub-Saharan Africa free 3.6. Me you book number, don't worry. Ama the friend say aba negative 3.2. ECOWAS group no yet there no free 3.6 growth rate aba negative 2.9. Ghana there free 6.5 to about 1% growth rate, not negative. Now Bejina Haka say GDP growth when you don't know what is going on around you. We live in a global village. What are you talking about? Correct? When you go to po, where if you IMF and ebano. So when you want and to say the effect of COVID-19 masa ye cookie information for nothing. Say you beg mama incorrect information. This is what is happening in the world. That you don't know what why? This is in the budget. Page 8, paragraph 42. It's there. And it's not a lie. Here, yaka didn't tear this answers as one about companies be prepared. Elusu. And then as a campiski. Oman crowd over 300. These are reducing economic activities. So many companies are affected. And to say GDP and co-negative. Let's say Ghana, because more peso and that 3.6 now Okana. Okay, and I number of
smart leader like John Mahama.
Hold on. Smart. Hold on.
person like John Mahama.
Your mama,
he will not be reckless like
you. Papa. Every indicator you look.
Spending.
The disturbing term say, "Es obwa." So at least we respect you.
Baby is allowed.
No, but not as much as he's doing.
Oh, anya baby.
Yes. They make can say President Mama records now can abysmal, very, very bad. I don't think I'll go negative 1+1. I'm saying zero, no effect no. Okay, and Ghana, you're not negative, you're positive. Okay, that is what you have to understand. Okay, BBF say your friend say
response.
Hold on, I'm trying to just tell you so maybe educate you around the
what's
it growth?
Maza, who's there?
Yeah, Bobby, you the man who see
no. Educative one.
My online also.
Meeting or what? I said the public.
Oh, they man online.
I said they make out TV.
Meeting or what? I said the public. So and throw now which one means I'm
no. I'm speaking from facts.
Honorable
okay.
Honorable Koso.
I was on the air na kakre no emotional. You know where I want. Na me can be catches say where the oyen the man obe chata da kanta the massive. No, see, what I'm saying.
Look at you. When did you say that? When did you say that?
I check.
We are contemplating.
No, yeah.
I
don't mean.
We went away free parliament.
I'm up for decision. Don't worry.
We are correct.
But I respect.
No. Me put your control.
I respect it.
Come back to the issue.
All right.
Free parliament.
Don't worry. It's not. I'm not crying. Afia, it's not custom be say. One person obe sua de kakra. Me o kasa de bibi o mo sua de be ya. I don't mind. You can educate me also. Don't worry. No custom be me ba ho na. Because same thing budget na be no. What say GDP growth rate and reflective woni paboto. Me person me kire say bia on person obe kan book we na say on person obe share information ho. Afia, sabi unua ana o mano mo ku school. Pre-senior high school. Can a need to ya. And I buy spend about 3.2 billion. Ewo. And this is can't carry to ya no. All things being equal. I can't to me say into no. Sabe union and this phone. A be watching. We are planting for food and job. Now here in Nipa Abua. Well over million people are in your home for so. Subsidies ne niema hodua ako. You invested so far no about 1.85 billion. You come and sit here and tell me say
planting for food and jobs. No?
Yes. Okoshe emrantia under NDC ne mabawa. We sukua oko unemployment association. Oko Johnny 3 years, 4 years. A baby be that in the history of Ghana, at least I should say in the recent history, because the movie be teteno. In our recent history, dear, me who a baby waba one time. Say emrantia ne mabawa moya on my ajapade only ejuma almost 100,000 say momra na meje ejuma yafa wo mu enyen kontompo tabo bi ne ho no yanya hwe no spend about almost 1.6 billion obeka tra ka chem say sika eni nipa boto me say ye kase ye nuanom NDC fo mami ya na yeso obey ne peso ye teacher training allowance free ho ye nursing training allowance free ho eno so no sebe ye de boni pa ma wasetrem ade minimum baya bi o me consistency bantama consistency ntimi mo de nyina Ellen na o ka chem say oh ana bo sisi de ahokyira baka kra o na me say na de mo yi e ma no say ye ayalawa no e ma yo nka me de bi ko bo fie. It's a fact. It's true.
Allowance, no.
Nursing training allowance. Okay. Where nurse. So I just say, and yes, be a di mo mun kwa ebi kra tete no yakɔ school no obi ho kra na obetumi atwa na kama kra so pese okɔ university but alawanti no akɔ the first teacher training school bi na teacher training school ma allowance. The motive behind no was say that be a we are to me ko ba bi abantimi de ne ko ba bi ama ne kosom o man no ama sebe obi a we school kama no etimi ko ba bi krampa sebe kan ko ho ekoboa ho so ma muso baja si kaba broni aspende o betra ka say a reflected the paboton bia entase na ye bia e problem otherwise entisa na enyema keka ho ne savings ahodo ayama enkanea ene sa ndc for buy account di ma ya tua ba ko bi crowd po de no mu say e kan ye be 11 billion hwehwe mu say auditor general bomodira na hwa ade mu ko hwa ade mu wie ya Ghana save about 5.4 billion Ghana cedis intimi so wontene manase ya untumi nka equation mu a emeta enkeka anema bi a sebe enim na nema ayaye no efa sebe nipa ho ana atemamufo so nya ho faso me no kasai can you in spite of the media share con take or pay are Ghana spending so much money ewo ho about 4.7 billion ya kasai na can you see so ameno tell you me sure say you kufie kura e bedwene kan ya ebedumo afri yetrim etino wo se sa nema ye any GDP ya na see e grow it take from almost 3.4 abedu 3. wo se en reflecting the pabotuma na se bia mekunya kase bia on pese obeka no kre ana on pese bia no kre no kan
president mama proposal na so expand a financial sector be Ghana sika semie o hwese obetimi place emra ni nyina obehye ni yie said about the lapses now unia abobi kan wasem of course NDC atofo sene nyina kan wasem lapses
vim lady sa financial service authority no
ana asofo bebre crack asem ma sheda egu banks ma sheda achia ne ma mene ya san kofa Ghana fo sika ya ene ye de tua ye de fix problem no obeba be ye ni ya unji ndi ana
vim lady me president mama ebia I'll be one of the last people I bet Ginedy not at all me to be
based on it should be based on facts
based on the management of Ghanaian economy I be for free ye yetimi adane no and name
Honorable Adomako ka say they have learned from their mistakes
I'm a catch also say the kaka the tell me person me kata me baby and say amamu no nya experiment o and ya second round o amamu no me madwin mo no me fi senka NDC mo ampanyini John Domani mama senko pa NDC for asema ke bi akostep da mo bi for buy but unfortunately no waba but the records no da ho ebedi achi opewompo edina achi unya akwanya no ede na oyeye financial service yi unya akwanya no ede be na oyeye liquidity support kwa adema ye no agosiaga etie na wo se oba na ede be what is new na emide panyina wo frɛ no odi ka kasa yansa na nyina yes and some all kind it's a good idea but not president mama and any new idea and before they don't have they can create omutuminya wokro ba ne say obeye ne say otuminya na obetumi ayampa I'm telling you say tam onya akonya two terms obeto aso ma Professor Mills obeto aso nya ne de 4 years awo ye wie no adenti na wanye adenti ena so makusua yaba okusua de ko hwan so na ho na de ya hyase no yento aso eno na nchai and in terms of any new idea be or deba no and say we say a friend say oba for o ma yentuo mu ka banking sector no obetuo mu ka came for the na yemu under your watch so many financial institutions na collapse over 80 deba na ye found trust the same money na account several institutions that time no more about 21 branches then na ye found anya hwe ati say crisis here abesoa o man na ye nyina hu se wiase nyina hu se crisis na World Bank provide opportunity se bia monyera mafa mo ho cheap loan 10 years about 4-5 years no grace period you don't pay anything no interest zero interest rate and this is smart finance we say no don't go for it you don't know what you're doing and you know the meme can say President Mama say oba no the financial service authority be ba okay the good thing meme say enya dia obeba na the near canon okwa Ghana has here various institutions have provided financial services said na papa na ne kasa e canon omunyina obia wo ne hwesefo agency hwe so universal banks ne other financial institutions na Bank of Ghana na hweso uko insurance service commission uko your friends uma investors ne fund management here sec and hwe mu so enti de ye kan se obia ye na dwuma ye sa regulatory agencies no obia ye na dwuma ya you don't need a friend say
financial services
yes you don't need financial service authority to do it The Bank of Ghana yena juma ya. You don't need that. Because at the end of the day, so mu come crying album now the baba sheba akwasia. The other one is still we have a department for maybe fund managers. Okay. We have a department for stock exchange. We have a department for.
Charles Mensah that idea even came from MOMP before.
And American said NDC has no new ideas. To see how okay. I say
now what question on manifesto whether or not
expanding. Now one say I say pre-senior high school when I come I will keep it. When I buy. Yeah, the say when I buy. I say
start progressive years na mobile anything.
No they buy until month onya.
W two about to aso dey. Any problem cry. I know the so own to me kasa obesesa no. Gana fo ajeto.
Okay.
Sabe. Yemu bi. Say enye suku a sabe na nka babia na mkran kanim. Gana fo ajeto obetimi free sabe adua ya nkwanta ameye bodwama no ma ne ba che motor school. Wo hu bi da.
Baso ye nipa boni obetimi asesa no.
Oba enti na wo ma biemu no. Ye ma na konya ma no mese no. Hwa review na so ba ye no. We say when I get opportunity I'll review. Why? Call the parliament ko hwe me say. So okay kansen se ma nyanum NDC 40 parliament ekeka. Nya me nua madamfo. And Abu John Poka say we are pushing too much money into education. Oil money no. Into education.
Oil money into education.
Me funny too much.
Oh. Okay.
I don't have any incentive to lie. I'm a member of parliament.
But evidence keke.
Me no. Okay no parliament.
Okay ya go.
Okay no parliament. Tamana ye debate in November. Tamana ye debate 2019 budget no. And okay say so much money has been allocated to your friend say education.
But okay say monte so.
Etino esodo you has to be balanced out. And you catch say want me kasa say na mugina kasa dia me kwa me slope. Sa free high school mutwa mo ho a mo se free me pa chama me
finance committee
mo sorry I must say free senior high school is not only access and numbers in here quality near this cake show now we fight against Sikana. What are you telling us? And you know free a new idea path free a you there no and you know if you say gonna force a hwe enema ayaye based on the response idea ma yare kraba ye mompanyina kufuado compassionate government what take decisions aboa Ghana fo ama menum kra menum anka obeka kire me say yen support in electricity ne kra yin ho mfaso ne bi no the response of the ma ye mani paduane frontliners ye bo wo mu ye bo small businesses e de kaka mo toma na nam hamu no
honorable for anu see because our small businesses ne COVID tika odi won asem ba minority for bofu pass ma disca no
ene minister
mo disca no pa
ene minister ba
any debate e wo floor manso
ti ba me ene minister sabai you debate no there so ko tie some minister kan about 42 billion
to me justify 42 billion aduane dey dry food any aduane aye no
enu ntina na I a very good point I
very important
a very good point I dey be ma oba obechechire sa buffer stock na dey kaka ho they spend about 42 billion
any aduane wey
42 million
aduane wey free 44 42
that be there so one man kasa you ntina me say once you know kasa no make kasa we be boa and about 12 billion was spent on that hot meal na in your NDC akofa say 54 million
anwamu no na 12 billion
ohima sebe wani bebo na etesiso a enye boni o
yeti aso obata anwamu no wana mode ma o
da be wuntimi nkasa anwamu de make na say e depend obi bia wo hwe se ka ba bantuma constituency for instance minim say nua ba abaya bia fe no de me say the food was very very good
and na mu chefufu ana
na fufu nko na aduane
da bi na mu de se ke dia cost sa
da bi enka na sa me say me gira hobi regional administration me say regional administration me gira hobi and na beans ne money sadia kese ya ba be che asofofo no ne asem members no che no I was there so me as far as I'm concerned what I get because the question na before the buy and all the culture ya chema area bia me na mo ka me fo ayi tie the buy there matter this Ebenezer matter this bat madwum and asofofo ne mpanifo a omu ye MPs ne ga ho ye from say ye mpese bia be politics nti giant chain but me to me dia dance say me hu aduane no to know. So a woman deny NDC for be a for Biano. Nobody has anything to hide. Minister Bakana no. Oh, chance for question time to question him. And I bet no you sue a China my preparation or your map approval item by item. You have opportunity to interrogate the numbers.
Okay.
But I'm a general and from your said the union because no way.
Mammy Money expand this issue because it's the NDC for Gyaso idea we say. Omu say, for instance, Adriani aye channel, and no channel across central, a dear channel Kokaswa. It is a be a fancy across and one channel the whole week. One channel 2 weeks, no. It is a bobo figures now bobana. Omu a baby cry much Adriano. In fact, me a minimum call for Ankram cray, or Mancasa more and over chairman call for me crowd michebi. Michamo, Micha a tea. Any adema police for more the and for minority for to force when you says it. At the armor de ma wine and some for an answer for.
A dear Gofumbra. Let me call Roman from the Cocosune, Patasia, on the Penaba.
They only want evidence. They only want evidence.
Oh, of course. It happened.
Lady, no crow wherever compare. Me beside Ghana near OTA and Nanumbre. Say, according to our calculation, so much as on 400,000. Almost nipa 400,000 and almost me bisaga na ni bia se COVID-19 400,000 or kan
omunye bia
onya aduane a equivalent to 135 Ghana cedis ana
on sendi
so we divide 54 million we divide by a population approximately 30 million na Ghana ni bia within the 400 ye man aduane a value 135 cedis etimi bisaga na ni owo choko owo nima min passem any abiling pe say ombeche aduane no na aduane a onya ye under COVID-19 relief no 135 cedis ana
back for the man
135 cedis
yes
say be omo che ni 2 weeks
or 2 weeks divided and see
oh minu mienu wa aduane omo di ba ha
woni beguase
tie omo di ba ha ne omo mebium omo di ba they come say na community 3 days kura na kadia wo kan meji atum na omo de aduane ro ba mi shia omo wo mi passem any violation once
who be on catch up to person
me ko dia
okay baba violation no hu so
me see omo ba ho once eti the whole
che aduane ni bi anom be ne na mo ke
me see omo be che aduane once enu MP no enu odi ko asori dan bi mu enu ko che ye once.
Not reduce the argument.
Once okay. Eti na mi bisa maami ni say na aduane
no na wan ko bi wa na
oh maami we are in a community aduane no ba obehu e ba obete say what you say me see once ko violation me pass no ko bisa o mo say go mu de aduane be chiche ma mabawa ana say ye maami no mu how many times there say we come ba 5 times kura divided 5 by 35 na bisa maami ni say na aduane e de bre na value that much ana krono no bo a na ho dadi a nyawanu na bo nyankopon pa ye no fa wo boni nchew mimi aba o ma yi mu corruption e problem pa budget inkomra ba de mi hu wo krom ha ma me wa tra parliament a report da ye di budget ba and ananado ye approve absolute figure no bind ma o 11.8 billion afi ne ye papa ke no for ata ko trans ha wo be se discount. Now I got planning a population bill.
Na say no the parliamentary procedure. Aban bia.
This are buying. Who can last budget? Man not to train one once an population bill or modiba. Hey. Who your budget are? Revenue, any expenditure. Expenditure you atomize it. It will automatically made up of your population bill. You go to here 11 million. Okay, no, the Abani approve amount. No, we just take that portion of the budget and go and seek for appropriation approval from the finance committee. But who the absolute figure no matter no more transit. Anything no more discount anyhow no because
that's why the parliament.
Now they have the majority. They have the majority.
Minority members no more parliament.
Budget will in some more kafa budget. One so much change one figure. As someone can say at 2 Hayford no more, 2 at 2 force no more. Once MPP are changing one figure because they have the majority. Finance committee have the majority. They are going to take the money and chop. We will not get any value for money.
Betimi atena wa chopi sika no
ana omo di bebre anything on mine na kwa ahuyeye mu. Bisa say loans or muji ye.
Mo time e ko energy crisis mudi o mine sika na e ko crisis na na.
Ye di o mine sika na ka light nyina so.
Enti na mebu sa o si wo mo
de mo. Ye di sika na.
So what is the
sika na ye ko ji ye no. Who can say I married you and another oba ye 510 million no. Nanado say ni boy di okoye review. Omu ko ma so omu di 800 million account na minority chi wo mo. Na ka ye ji dum so sika na ka light na ka nyina so. So the money were used for proper thing. Your papa do malevo. Me di ya omano. Because one way or the other no. Ni profession me ti asiye. Mami, oman we se amfa no kredi antro ma yimu. Na kronu nti ube kata we ni aye de fata. Ense emfata. Me ba. Hwe mi meju memwo hu. Me wo position mu du kakra. Se me jitu mi se me call liver. Na me kwa obi be gina ma name. Nipa kura be gina ma name no hu. He doesn't work from my office. Say what he has here. Bibi chiri na adwene mi frame me be adwuma nu ma me be chire na ase. E mo sign document. Because company no person oye do okoso. Say Dumelovo call liver ni office na ye ni office. Until he returns, on call retirement. It in the office, nobody has right to go and lock up the office.
They are just securing it so the Bobby uncle.
Mommy, since our papa no turn our office on, what is Obiako bu in the office in Nida?
Someone tell me Obi go bu any answer no ma.
Na etu usisa key no wa bi.
Yes.
Eh?
Minimum there.
One woman copy who your video no cover ano. Or the old key ni bar or the shy enko. O mu man ki ana the old key never baby don.
Anti do melovo o fie nyo the old key ni ko attempt to baby office no.
No oba adwuma mu ho.
Na so leave into oba wa be.
Me when you are on leave, it doesn't mean you have been sacked from your office.
Yes, but it doesn't mean say you should be around the compound. Obi acting in your stead.
Listen. Say na ka good relationship wo ho. E na ka nya adwene boni na MPP ya. Na ka Dumelovu office you have access to his office.
If you on leave.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't.
This say bia. Why your boni bi na ya indicted. Ni ya investigation. But if it's about leave, which is legitimate thing. Na mami mi bisa o. Supreme Court judges are who do omu nyina ji omu leave awie. Food and Drugs Board Authority, ye mami o ho waji ni leave awie. Auditor General, yes you onko. Control and Accountant General, Mumbisa ni say oba ye fan we wa call leave da na. We have cross check all these things. Bank of Ghana, Addison. Mumbisa ni say this ya call leave da na. Wo mu na nya abanye juma na omo ye. But san say nanado oti corruption ase. No mpese obi be pa de huntu manti. So obe tan obi a na nya Auditor General. Onu a wu sika boni na awudi no obe wiwe munti no. Usi onko nonko tenafie. Se na ko ye fair na ko kan na ka special prosecutor Mati Amidu oba ye wa call leave da. On call leave da. We have crossed all
terms
this.
And conditions no leave home.
Oh, ejuma bi eni wa edi taxpayers can etu akobeka jam say leave ni.
Okay.
Unless he say it's on contract.
I'm just asking say
this and say is he on contract? If he's providing service, he's on contract providing service there. He work at his own pace. But Dominavoya ni edi taxpayers am the office aton konwa gum. Ye tua nika, ye tua electricity bill mano. He's not distant from the organization.
Therefore, president to be in country and so uncle leave. That's the point.
Some say your taxpayers can tua ni kenti. Na ke on contract no provide service there. You don't demand leave from him.
Okay.
But some say you are fully employed and all the conditions are under employment. He needs to go on leave. It wo mu nyina nko ya da na Dumelevo de san say Mahama ne fa ani nti. San say all do so call investigation.
Mahama ne fa into Mama Juma.
Chance because of Mahama.
Why Mama Juma?
They believe that Don Dumelo is not serving their interest, but Dumelevo is serving the interest of people of Ghana. He's serving the interest of people of Ghana. It is all you be a person who took at us here. Now can you catch and say Papa will leave for us, but we jumpa pa wu yenti. Tenaho na udie ye bibia na Ghana fo hu say me na do me ye son ye kwa akoto aba. Say what you here. Meaning this is the time where engineer the man to work to clear me on certain corruption allegations. Papa we ehwe mu a Ghana fo nyina ni di akire. I don't think also Osaka Papa under this Ekusa. I can 5 months in my work or election. So you'll be out fighting corruption power. The only organization in this country says Yaminu can say, you watch GDO when you must say, or Bois, Katasisha, Mwasua, a auditor general.
Okay. The rest no money no money be.
Wama dida, Yanti Wamunka.
Okay.
Papa will inquire near Tininka. Under Mahama Free Abemu. Or to me, auditing, Emma Unanado Uji ni work it to me. So what you here? I didn't know another or ye Juma work of fa who appointee MPP ni so no be auditor general to clear you from all the corrupt act. Share money away and suma or ye den kura 2020 nana do be free abemu. Papa no so be we ni leave no. Obeba be 200 man so because Ghana for year 20 editrianica. And to auditor general media kugu. Okay. Financial services.
My messages never.
Oh, mommy.
Oh,
mommy.
Wow, messages now na make am out.
Oh, beba misobium because so one mommy.
Not one day.
Oh, mama.
Oh, mommy to tell me the man.
Oh, David, now we have first one
David. One wrap up on
yes. Financial services issue now John Dramani ma. Very critical. I was say Ghana ni bia ni sika ko di baby a ban ya close bank na ni sankan ye no. I was on energy including the men's good customers. When you say men's good is womu shisheye ni womu adiyo no. They are part of the financial services.
Yeah, they are by.
Yeah, they are. Now, debatable
because
it's debatable as far as Security Exchange Commission for them move close to business. They have control over them. So what you have here? Enti sa kofu nyina say omuhu say ora John Dramani Mahama o wa adwene papa. Unim sika de nyese obetua wo mu kwase or the year politics o. Ni susu ye ni say sa sika no na ka kuta wo mu a. They are not going anywhere. They will pump the money into the economy. So what you have here? Obi dia 200,000 Ghana cedi. Obetimi dia your business I employ Ghana ni ba ko mienu bi. Enti no dia na do ka say sika no 5 years no obetua. Wa the krata ama wo mo eche say aban di wo muka. Ba mi wa na do mo atwantre wo wiase nyina ka kire ye say banking collapse wo mo atue sika na and deputy minister of finance. Oko Debbie ba ko no. Honorable Charles Edubuahin. Oko parliament. Eko ka kire mo say wo mo a close wo mo banks ni nya customers no. Wo mo atua 96%. 96%
is a
true. Eric Nana ni pa crowd you receive and ka so omotua last week me kwa me ni ko yenje mo so omotua 90%.
90% omotua ni say. Obi di uka na man the paper say
no this is cash.
No,
this is cash. Please, this is cash.
Me ni papa ni kasa no.
Talk to your colleagues in parliament.
We dey mentie honorable chairman o say cash and bonds. Combination.
So it means you have not paid 90%. You've paid.
No, so one man bonds are to
some extent
a bill of exchange.
I don't quote me just MPP for mun kanu kure ni say. Me di uka udimika. And I waka che me say 5 years in obetua me. Wait me amfa interest 1% kura nto ho. Uni me say sika say me kuta 1,000 and ade ameti me di ato 5 years 1,000 enti me nto.
Okay.
Because mo economy ni mo asai sika no.
Okay, nti usika no be hye say be ma obi a.
Mami John Dramani Mahama say on tra ho mani nsai.
Okay.
Oba first year
no. Obetua interest.
Obetua sika no nyina.
Interest.
Say the be ya tie on car interest
no, clarify that.
Will you give me chance to talk? Oh man. Say me di uka. Na me see 5 years na me di be ma. No be to say okay, me ma 1 year ta there na obeje. There na obeje.
Obi ani pa no
ni nyina interest in kan ho, ni nyina interest in kan ho.
Okay, no so obeje ni sesia.
So bird in hand, anu me kuta won sem no. It worth 1,000 in the bush. Nanado dear no okache say the 1,000 is what he's looking at. He doesn't look at what is in your hand.
Men no say before ka senka na nka mo antwe DKMD.
Oh, na DKM dear no yan starting e free aban mu. Wo mo buy wo timi tua ni nyina wie. DKM kwa na do the campaign. E ko gina CPS o mame, wo mo timi tua wie up to now. DKM for so ka so ye ba ye betua. Because ye tua scan nko ba bia. Hwe obi yare. Ontimi nsa ne ho yare. San say ni sika ko loko wo men's good. Obi ma school fees ontimi ntua. Ye bani ba be fie kura na say sa track classes or mukui ni banti mi nkobi double track ni banti mi nko classes say nanado a collapse in the bank but in all these things you know wo kan sika pim mo a wo e collapse banks begin on my excuse of 9 billion eninam de borusa eye nukredi na eni ojo drama ni mama so ba nyame ya dum na omo to abama na owo gidie se o discard ma omo a ebinu benya yaresa wom ebinu ba be ko school wom ebinu be se omo yire mu dwa wom above all no businesses akese no wo mo betimi employ more people na economy the private sector side no or the ama private sector na ebumi no no so hwe the interventions a ebema emobro wafo ni sikafo no gab na ye dem every
chama bobi sika no mama be kwa free hin
bisa se nana do dango akufo ado odi paper ni share o mun se no ko fast can we
se o sika mo paper no
so nim so ni sika no se bonds
ye bonds na ya busia na nado kwa akobo aminu mie ni ebetu
okay inti mu de mbo kwa akobo besia
whatever the case the economic management team of John Dramani Mahama will seek to the best
they should have had that foresight.
Oh, mami. Nana do can so be free senior high no. Ye bisa ni say how will he finance it no. When timi an kan che o ba ben what timi ye. Say what you say. Enu na ye ni no.
Is that enough? Make I say Nana do can say fire and say he must show.
Yes.
Me see going forward you know. Say Nana do be raise bond 5 years time. Near the bet to car 5 years there. 1 year time you bet me raise the same bond.
Their bond number.
It's one of the alternatives.
Obiantomo bond.
One of the alternatives. Do you understand me?
Okay.
Enti share edano kenoburi ataba parliament. So si free senior ha o ma bo hu ka 3.2 billion. Can you say me bo?
I can give you my budget. I can share with you if you want.
Wo mu ko ba mrase bedwemu a edina ye ni ha John Jina Paul ka say Ubana also bought free senior highs who ka 8 billion, 9 billion, 12 billion. Who can first scan away? Meanwhile, the real thing, no, is the 3.2 billion.
Okay. My message is in Beniambra, you don't know issue, no so proper na. Yanko other matters. Sharif Valentino Shera, no civil lady, catch up Bobby Sek. That never again, na NDC, ebe shadaba zongo, abe dada and Crawford, say, we the zongos are benefiting from MPP. Enti for more for nana no ane ade a omode eko Maria amwakwa bodu no se good evening Afia mo ene adwuma kese amo ya Marie mo fire wate mo fire nkoma wo lande woni ade nyina mo fire sa NS anodon prenos what are you saying abobi pa dey na asem oka no Gina Otu and also watching people live from Temekom 22 Gina you try salute wate and akwati here for the o say Mafia Ghana doesn't need NDC again omo asem papa bi amo fantel position Joe Tete. I'm watching you from Kumasi. Kufuado said that he was coming to fight corruption. Yet, Afia, he's fighting the corruption fighters. We are buying. Gabriel Suta, and also please. I think Ghana, my motherland, itself needs to change from NDC MPP, please. I wish I will start adding my minor political. You will start adding, but you went here Monday. Last week, here and CPP. No, studio. I'm saying Mukroyana add minor political parties. Or Mubakra Mushadan I bet an aquadu no say if you're more fire watching. And I question your no say never again no Ghana for your beto. Ediaba MP NDC for da form of Nana. Francis they do not say as NDC man no abobima me say. Did Mahama what does Mahama want from Ghanaians? Khalid Abdul Razak or say Ochem enti the Kokofuka ye na no ani. So on say me tie our platform for be brave me say ya tokwasa gaga na wa my upon. Francis they do not say if you what if it were you, will you give fufu to the people? I don't know, Busa or Chama Boaje, sa question, no say, Edifufu, any other man Kofuana, Gabriel Suta. And also Chama Boajuka, so, Sardine pa, Unzi at the Sardine, Amobi Wagana ha. Omara Eliza, and also Mama should give us a break, pa. Was he not the one who promised not to promise again? I read the one time, but I won't promises about over financial sector now. I'm for Francis no chem they would draw politics mu papa. Nana anefi kokoto no say my lovely if you catch NDC senior Bobby Noah or studio ni ma me say wonya aboche wonya ntokwa na ekwo studio issues and he raise wo issues do wo issues anka no wonya aboche Elijah Belt abosompem no say if you don't waste your time on this issue NDC penny rade was it kwaku MPP is ready for you, pa. Under your watch. And I'm a hammer, pa. Isa Idris was even lady. Good evening, pa. Good work. And I don't call for me, you know. Me from live from Russia. Now Russia, Ghana, Russia. And I say, you were disabroche Russia. Edwin Kofu Aferi. Was it this guy is going to the washroom or what? Abobi pa. Sinasini anya argument ya. Want to know a sorry kwa junso ana adien. Abobi. Hey, what na wani owo issues. So ya chirem baby akọ. So kwa junso anu amomo because they are here with you. You can't just stand up and go on a frolic without giving them reason why you are standing up. Tu kona kwa junso ya kan. Obi so fire dem. No. Toka Millicent or see if it's not that they don't understand patapani buga strategy NDC for you do omo ya no atani appear no so Maryland if you me mama Azavio or see mokasa munka transport issue ni mame Lee Ajaye no say when they turn into percentages that is what the remaining percentages no and I call Ghana for pocket Ghana for mo calculations ye Sally Mensa no say if you Busa Nkrophobia Mukasa or a platform no so Facebook on say I did the only teachers in Ghana. What in question was some of them have been paid by teachers. We don't need JDM nene NDC for the here say Ghana ni de ye na ete Ghana ni yenim de akọ and nana pencil say when they me hwemu pa na ekufu bless new no say me tie mu pa John Bodi no say me hwemu live on Facebook why na Taiza GH was say a punchlines and I'm really do a studio no I'm enjoying discussion. So Richard Mante Smith was say now it's him not her MPP for me you're confused pa Professor na no Pokuaa my bear mu no my confused am mama baby am dem campaign akwa kofa not it's him not her muni message bi am Ghana for munya steady Kwame Michael no so good evening vim lady me hwam live from Canada Kwame Michael ya da anu nua na ma wo Canada na se pa mo nkoso a na mutie na my feedback nso why na Michael so o se vim lady mo any adwuma ono panel no Michael Jordan no he be do say was good evening come out pa na and see na boate aduakon was vim lady no mpani for mo ye adwuma wala anye wakotia and also president Abraham Lincoln and emre bi o kan say if you once forfeit the confidence and self-esteem of your people then you can never again regain their trust. John any Jane or whatever they call themselves muslogan in Ebeka opposition mote Ebeka opposition ona mote no a champo Kwame no se vim mehwemo pa mo adwuma kase aya mo ye menu aba adwoa Pokuaa poku e watamos good evening vim lady eno panel na oni omo ye adwuma e wo studio ni nyina mo ni adwuma kase amo ye ejekufo ene NS don pre no se vim ye tie mu papa ekins amonu osi ofia the title honorable no mem use wo studio one my two on there me shada hu so omo ye honorable bia sa ote the omo kan nya be kra use mo omo NS anodon pre no se ofia I don't think there's any future for the next generation seriously. How can you fight corruption in this way? Watch him lost cause of his behavior. Say ya na kokofu mu nyina ye campaign tia no. Enti say ya ada wan hwe ya or the san or the opposition. Maria Mwakwa Bodu no say munya dwuma pa na me so de me hwam all the way from London. Laurentia Adam Nkrumah Sister Laurentia say man no mu ye campaign na me dey accept this challenge ma be na maboa wo mu. Munya se maye ma ti say talking no Ghana. Bibia na ma ye kro ya so mo ama Abrabrago Ajiman and Waka se vim lady me champa me tie mu live yankoso e wo studio anu mutie live Gyaso okay 101.7 FM ya hwe o mani sikasem ya hwe yera domelebo asem no ye be kwa kwere other issues ai na crop up ye kan se ye be God is love ni DKM no ne ade any issue yera abobi wrap up ma me 30 seconds am ko yera ochama boaje honum
so many about
Mate
say no cry back up na na do 2016 o kan sem bi o see enye compulsory say enye nhye say o say Ghana for ye ma obi 4 years a ye sam toa no so say nipa no mo ne ho modern na ye hunu clear say na na do kan o kan say Ghana for nso ne hwe no o mo aso na hwe enti no mi sesi a no mi nim say Ghana for nso omunim pompa amanyosem no ebiafa omani so omuhu di odi nukura onim omuhu di otwa kotompo so a omunim na menim pefe sa afi we no and ananado Ghana for yes a mistake ni bio
na Ghana for so na hwehwe o mo se de na onam ebie water
yes
plant eno okonaregu bie nsuo ano
nsuo
ono
nsuo under NDC wo ho na John Mahama bie nsuo ano nsuo John Mahama bie ano ni the main Adenta Medina area the aka ni nyina small water town and small water under
small town water project.
Yes. Sa enyama no ministers in district assembly for na oku. Na the on to na moda no. Usman Jom no ko tobrobo a. O se akoto nam papa. Na what you say. Eti jai no no onye. Ghana fo nim.
Ayo ya na.
President mam Akufo-Addo onye.
Na wa bibi. Na obi pa terminal 3 huntuma. The best in West Africa. Obi pa Lagos Medical Center. Obi aye surgical block wo kolebu wa refurbish di machine abegu wo pa hontuma say what you say obi aye Onuado van or pa hontuma say what you say obi aye kwan wa ye
Onuado van ne de he no
Onuado van na ada John Dramani Mahama
ambulance na say adakato
no ambulance we hospital on the way egu kolebu sesia no Onuado van uhu da
omo say de fafunu
no enye no enye ambulance we ye hospital di konkurase ye ma mi no mo etesi wo mo ani so wo mo sin obi a ne hwene obi a those things wo mo code hinterlands baby a hospital facilities in here no enti ohini no border euro say ne hospital no sika no mo ba no wo problem we bra wo be ba no mo abegada na doctors na hwe wo mo wo say refer wo no ni ya refer access to what healthcare. That is John Mahama.
Okay.
And no me person me hu. Now can reach hospital na do the back with your pine no pa huntuma. And now government of
that's also 88 district hospital.
Or see. Or share your boss July. Dr. Baumia said July no be start. Ora ke no for that call parliament unu time o kan. Or see January 2021. Time o ye tu ne free aban no. Eti promise na wa ye na ye evaluate ya onya 14% no. Still or promise yes the way sa koka ni promise that no obo say na achievement here dey ba funds this kura be 9% kura onya
okay
okay me over quickly
me di manu esi no wo ya ban na se ahukire ball man ni mu a e wo say wo sacrifice unim say company bia say problem si company ni mu na sika sem no ye dia unim wo mo ye tachi wo mo first employees no wo mo services hia no a wo service na ni ho a company no betimi akọ nanim no ye ma wo mo tenase kakra ni ya save wo ho bisa na do say o minor kwa ho hia man da COVID-19 a o see growth aba for mo a onti be da no ni ministers no 125 no wate so wo mo VAT na ekuta wo no o ma park bi papa no wo ho no be fight corruption na odi ehu be she ministers akronfo no mu no sabi kronfo kakra na ewo mu no mu no wa pam no so onko udi MPP appointee na akwa akoto wo eti ebede na sika no enwuno you cut your coat according to your size say revenue no ba for mo a so you smart spending you don't continue to be doing the old things and expect say revenue no be pejani mu e wo say wo cut me pay no ehun kwa hu hia kakra me ka kire me yeri say chale investment we afi busum we yentimi nye ma yen hwe ayaresa budget no because no dey e ba we don't have any cost to say we buy yari yentimi we no so what ya tell me say na ban ye baby to say health conk we cannot tamper with it because we have COVID-19 education you cannot tamper with it issue of electricity water. These are things that will sustain the economy. Okay. But others in the fast one man. This one man obi V8.
You have a point.
One man with 2 cars. Man in park V8 no. Okay. So no asi obetwi onu asi obetwi dia on turn fuel.
Okay.
Onko jina a filling station with goel or mu coupon. No mu bugum, no mu mba na etwi. Adan.
I will need evidence biasa.
Ni evidence papa. Yes ya wo mu ma ye nim wo mu ma ube kono ni bat da V8 mu no onu atwa 7 wo V8 mu ya banka no dem ye ni wo mu na wo ha
time na mobile na energy crisis no was so na ye ho che ye ko IMF no mo park mo cars bi
onim de John Dramani Mahama ye smart leader onim de oye
oh then 10%
and me da say
10% say
me da say wakabi me da say wakabi
say won chip compounds no mo ka say mo dey see chip compounds
me pa cho u pe record a ye de be ma
e
see ye see ye ministers na o mutiti wo mu mawire mu no they are testimony to that say
yes but man ministers no so and am obi an so
back some of the ministers na ye say na do ba ye na ka ye de
70 plus
na 70 plus na do ba ye no 125
70 plus or 84
we say 84 okay t 125 film ne stop 30 sasika no about 30 or 20 something no do you know the savings that this country will get
okay
so above all no John Dramani Mahama did smart things etomre bi kura no oyese ubetu kwanya jiso no ma approval sabati eye adwuma na do abrei obeka say utu kwanya approval omu bogu musa
okay
unim COVID-19 ba ye me tell ade bi COVID-19 ba ye nhwemu ehun say minister na call budget parliament or see over $200,000 omo save on travel etimi e ka chere na do say travel no boga na kano won say COVID-19 kura 4 months no yeah 4 months no usika ya save
okay
it means akwantuo basa na do two bi na odi COVID-19 ba ye no oni no weje ambassador no omudi COVID-19 ba kromu ano sa akwantuo no kura na do anko a na nka John Mahama abreso ka say Ebola ba ye o kantam say John Mahama ye mistake na Ebola ragana Ghana for mfa ne ho nche no na do anu mu asem no enamoni Mahama su free Ghana ekosia Ebola war countries are Ebola also and making sure so the measures to place but the whole Africa ye be opin ye center wa high the fight against COVID Ebola e bi ensi o mayimu na do e den na COVID-19 ba ya aman nyina ehun chichi wo mo no within that period ye na do e kwa free kromu a ye kan na do ba ya the Norwegian president ambassador ne ba ye onu no first foreigner ya de ni bi che no eti ye ka jo say na do yare we na do ene kofa ba ya obi beji etinye
because kofa yare ne ba
yes na do ankona ka
ba no test ni moja so ba
assembly
na do ba ya
this is light argument
but or the yare no ko Kumasi
very light
yare be be start here Greater Accra ni Kumasi ni nyina na do na di what at 20 oba no di course 6 match me catch you say yare we na kanana do ya smart like John Dramani Mahama na kampempesu ya bedri na ke yendru ye but son say o my way ye wa abakwasem and abakwasem ni bi kire say echiri ma be kan say senaka John Dramani Mahama and put to health structure in place for some level na ka yare ba ye so uti say aban kofo echi wo mu nyina no o mu koda University of Ghana Medical Center hot no na do say na wo gribuku enti na mi bisa na do minister Dambotwe any senior minister ni Napo mu say omukoda agribook mu ana so omukoda hospital
is our project I am aware say MPP ba omu the $51 million ehemu
oh yeah aware
there was yes
no
yes.
You see
minister by parliament there's record in the Hansard in parliament say there was an issue okay say no kind management a rojo credit be pima na rojo cross in yes there was na contractor no any completed project nti na
mami health minister ko ho tie health minister ko ho ko kan pro say generator ko be ni ho etu omutini opin na etu join ko to generator do ba ye they are lying ya save womo John Dramani Mahama posterity will judge him womo mu ko da agribook nu nyina no womo abonsem amane say wa ya de so mu per ventilator ordinary people ni peja womo ane de womo akotu ga east ni ga west womo de womo per hospital womo per hospital papa ventilator bomu a womo be ma womo ahome papa womo akodem they should cry for John Dramani Mahama na obi ya de na say unyi na ya this is what will happen to you na ko womo jitu mu say ni project oye ni nyina bo o men ya na ka womo ko dem ya nkawe hwe
abobi aye ono watchem abobi aye
obi odi baboni fu
aye ono watchem
Ghana
lady me fi say menu argument now you know very light Like I said, the DA
But
it's better to say describe it. The way you're smart, when you're smart. But anyway, Omampanyini Kufado de Obi Animal. And then you ma wadi. Mo project am office am way across or Pacho, Mr. Wakasalamaha. I hope so, be respected me so. Na the why the mujato ground to us any problem. But to us because I'm more to us Juma. Na we person me for banking a situation on a for payment no. Ya busa unu na ma parliament, especially the finance committee. Yes, Deputy Minister of Finance, Enya Honorable Charles Atubuahin. Be ma update of parliament say dey work no. Ohwe sika akosei nam NDC function sheboni a dey sunsan so ba ya yangu banks no but ye consolidate ye kabomu no. Yetimi ekabo benya bank na Consolidated Bank of Ghana ye nyina ye dia. Enyo obi dia. It's a matter of strategy. Munya mo de mo koma liquidity supporter basa ye hu de fai. Appointment of nipa somebody makra mo de koma ko hesu kra manye. E de ye consolidate. Na save depositors osika. Nipa be 4.6 million people. Sika anka kudima sebe enyuma boni NDC enka be shikake. Yeah. And I mean no ka say yo deposit protection law adwuma. Say obi was cow bank and our banking ketinkiti ya. Some say up to about 6,000 and bibisa. Say BBC ya na mempangu ubetumi nya. Nti na update na yenua na bo deputy minister na bo Charles Demano. And say obi be kujina be say yentua hwe ana se bia hobenya akwanya se etosumienu a ye bompa se onyanta. No ma se oban man no say obehu se obetua ka no say e ka no already na nkasa no 96% of Akano. Ekana mo boto hono. About 21 billion Ghana cedis. 21 billion.
I say 9 billion. I don't go do 21 billion.
Pacho nyanto pase.
Trofo.
And yes yeah. I mean kasa makonchiro. So unima ebi I have to educate you as well. So ununia edia nkomona pese bia okasa we trofo. Okasa obi e trofo na yesa uchi pese odi natem. Unima me ka chiro. De obi twa kana ma menchiro.
Enya nukure. Enya nukure.
Me da was say what kind of say? No. I friend in Troni. You call the person a liar. I can't do that to you. Me no.
Enya nukure.
That me the encompass say mama educate you on that. In America, especially.
You have not educated me.
No. Oh.
I can decide to use who try. You are more or less. That chromophobia or
chromophobia
or
chromophobia.
Chromophobia is a criminal sometimes.
Don't say because me and Kasankasano all refer to me say you're a liar. How could I be a liar? Lying for what? I don't do that.
How can you pay 96%? 90% or something
come on.
of 21 billion. Now still who the coupon man of equivalent of 20 billion.
Mommy having my time.
Bonables will make you points crispy.
Are you them? Oh man, baby, so I hope so you guide this. Yes, I was watching the time.
Insinuations you know.
96%. So back I has a chromosom to 10,000 Edinkai. And actually Peja call. I'm say 20,000.
Who can depositors need the nana?
Depositors there. And he say, oh share 20,000 na yetua na e cover nipa about 96% of uma room. To do na aka 4% na nyese bia aban tua na bibisa. Abi o especially o free fund management sec for na eba no. Eye oh share savings and loans no microfinance na kaka ho. Sa aban take over because of Bank of Ghana mra. Sa aban take over na say bia say we are generalizing aban no to me appointed liquidator. In the case of fund managers, and our fund management companies, just go through liquidation process in court.
I was aging
as a court number order.
A controller.
Court let's say order near appointed liquidator, and the process is different. And part of it a bit match. And Casabia will be ahead and on possible bika. And no nanchain. Sabi and penny force when you bonus a tabisua a year. CK encounter no mark circumstances. Nipa no bebrebe enkankan yenu ma bia na musika na so a omunim de ekope interest rate akase no bi kope be 10% per month bi kope 5% per month ni those things no enkan de komunim de fan man yakase no enkomunim de abai say no problem metua pasisi a no kra no nyame no se metumi atua omu die be below 20,000 ebe cover hold on ebe cover the masses
but honorable
ebe economy na boost no dia wa jato
adena aban use taxpayer for sika kotua when I was on my emrane ye adwuma
on say
without even asking permission of Ghana for say musika e kotua
waje permission because about parliament
okay
later on the muye bia no be ratify nyina both left and right nyina
omuye wie no be ratify
because sometimes it makes no enuanom ndisi fo nyina support ya de because Ghana for no nye MPP for nko a
ye bisa question ya mwanza
ye wo upacho o distracted do entino sana akoba abansi okay ene emo amode no soso a akan mesre mo munji coupon munyi ade amedemuka at once wona amoso benya de tutua no bi na mum ye ko afibia no metua 20%. Ndise bia otwe ama 5 years na koso ana okaso wo betua oka afibia wo betua 20%. Abanya fa mum legacy and na minister friend no say slavery, legacy of slavery. We have financial losses on cause of na from energy crisis to financial crisis to dumso mo de o mana ko share enkwasomu sikasemu NDC4 ana yes so vona krakra when you be amwase unsa na no no emonokro no so you have to be ashamed of the momo position am kan sisi an okay so bana ba betu a enya de akra ye hwe nyuma a wo ye ko ya obetumi aba ene ba ko nti that is what is happening yes be etu ati no obeja say yentu ahwe ati ba ko mu kan ya me pese ye nyina tifo nso tie ni say no mo say apart from Fiscal ana na ensembio according to wo submission no customers na amantem na I know they are working on it and it's something that is plain. It was said in Parliament. I catch a committee level.
Heritage bank.
You know what it is. And some be according to I perceive a code detail. Auditor General. Auditor General. Some kakra. Me out to a chartered accountant. Miss me a chartered accountant of America. I'm a CP. Me hold the CPA certificate from the US. Me since 2003. Into year kaya huya as professional chartered accountant. It's a very, very respected profession. Auditor General, if you say oye nejuma. You know, adeba ko enim say ba bitumi amaye mai etumpon kama no problem and they say my institutions na strong. Minua enim minim unless e bia wanya audit da. Unim say sebe obi kura subai anani behavior changing lifestyle amyet mi ko audit. Adeba ko retire in audit. And I make a recommendation is say sometimes you have to force people to go on retirement to see what is happening. In corporate world, we do it.
But is that the case in this one?
In this case, no. When we say, Vim, accumulated leave, WB, Abain, say, take your leave. Say it to me for so, a friend is say, corporate world in our audit practice, no. It to me for so be man ko. Say, I bet me and controls near correct in Bacho 10 year. Or my Ghana too is a corporate entity. This for me, no. If he said, Jamin Fasama, consume the boy now. In cases have been crying mistaken, an opportunity for us to test the law. One of your lawyers. Let's go to court. The court on fan 2 years, a china yamano, and you put to any BB. Nay, ye koya by Papaya, can I say me? Domalevo, right?
Domalevo.
Yes. When I kushia, your friend is Australia, Sydney. You call World, that was last year, November, I think, Sydney, Australia. I call World Conference of Chartered Accountants. We were there for about a week or so in Sydney, Australia. I think he's a very nice man. Yeah, kasa kama. But so you're a professional auditor. Don't commingle yourself in politics.
No, you're politics.
Unim say, ADNT and some entity, and these are some of the allegations. Maybe I'm at a Saudi Kakra office or far bibida. And the second way he said, yes. This is the second time I go. No problem. A local door. They are trying to make sure say obin kofa be being free office and now be being koira. What did they make us say? Now call let's say bibia koira now the old key calling those kinds of things now. I didn't think na kofa media for watch. I mean, come on.
On no kofa media for dinner.
But say
honorable mo share the circumstance under which mudi papa no. Because papa ni here juma. And now intina na asha se na mbusa se muni KPI say na me busa opani say ya de sense asomasi ya mo adwuma. These are the terms of reference of your job or job description.
The job we
when I was say when ntise ni pa
enu de onfumu ye kra oye pa de kotia o bonso
no fa no ene ne boss so mo ye ne performance review no et what na say o KPI we enu kwa ye try ma afa ne so ana some system a For instance, me baby am in the middle of the year by June, July, a review of KPIs.
Sure.
End of year, okay. We haven't heard of and no one said Dumelo Voko, and no nama, GIF, and they are very strong words. Say a new war for a president who is a lawyer.
Vim lady, they may pass a mechanic. They can say, and yet in the Egyaso. A seminar, the attitude, the Nimuna, API, in a shard. And I make my way to say, consume a baboina. Assuming without that meeting.
But MPP that has the men, that knows the law, should not be
because the point is, you're looking at one side, okay? And the other side, no, is it not? Papa in the beginning of Simpi Sukase. O man penina kufuado. Abwa amansi kapuduo kasiye. Ofa mwana juma. Ebi si da hu bi da. What I say? Enti the question is enti say bibia ko ba say ya. Me fi say mo lawyer fo a munnim simu na nya. Ye kire adwen no. Adwen sera ye kire nyina no. Ehia a ebetumi di ye man hyehyɛ ye akona nim.
Yeah, but why we adding there was a adventure?
The
point as a Rambo star. Free Hawk ICS was letter. Honorable ICS was letter. No, President Casa Papa Nico leave. Now Papa Nico letter. And I say, Bemba nay, Mr. I are binding, but according to the labor law, no. So I finish term off of it to labor a year. President Casa will refer case number AG, say AG advice no. And once a president say, hey, Maka Kramiti, CS was Babonti because a president this is a petition say. Allow the institutions to work, and independence of institutions is very important. Momunyo presidency matters me find yajuma.
Okay, I don't think say Sana Bekano because I'm reading JP Bank of Ghana for corporate 100 and the friends say 200 notes in the buy. Man for Kasana one country or parliamentary major approval. Institutions and I say be a buying. Obia na omo mandate to omo yajuma ewu. Na the men who be or government agencies, ministries, ne departments, no. Yeah, na almost how legal department. In this case, no. Yeah. O man panini, also a lawyer. The lawyer panini any age. And I believe say, o man panini kufuato. Obe consult said ye wokano. And the ibi na consultation say law no kan obi anka ni ye na se bia we yakoba. Me fi say. Ona
buntu nyintum say de o ma handle no Paul.
Oh, I don't be say. Yesterday trust near tini masse.
Answer.
Yekeka base of facts obi e chena adwene eno ne ye amamu no kabi ma min kabi o kabi misuma kabi but the me person me advantage am person taking the minister of finance about finance what I say parliament like I say let's not waste the opportunities that covered everybody. Okay, and I think say how dey we say no why ni pe comment de kaka ho no me feel say bia adesua bi kura betime afuru my day aba so why not eventually ni ma bi ese ko enti me feel say me nka fan concourse kase bia they abaye na say ye local obi do no because obi call sabe obi call leave na ya to ne prumo a and I say a man opportunity say bia you have the key ma assistant na BBC na so on ya na BBC la any kwase dramatizing. I think this is something we can resolve. Okay, and you know any kwase a train time sir I mean call manim na me enka assembly
na ya time na so ano no
Mr. O ma me nyaka say 1 minute me da say vim lady Minya Bobby, right?
Abobi.
O can send fire infrastructure home. Na me pese me use and send me Madam Fo, the spokesperson for the Vice President, Dr. Gideon Bwako Kai, our platform kesi ba ko bizo. Vim lady, my emre, the safre yo ha. Young compare upa cry for free president ko 4 pence. Young compare say aban be ne ba ya ye ka infrastructure in the first term utumi ye bebrebe say okoshishe say first term
toilet no
okay me patch me
toilet na mutu ye na
patch me so
toilet dey
first term utumi ye bebrebe acha here and they call it the infrastructure challenge mo NDC for mo infrastructure mo claim say mo ye by the way mo kana mo ka say infrastructure dey enfan to ye ho because it's an exercise in mediocrity in 2008 that time the former president JDM no vice president say I'm an MPP for Makasa Mosi Adai, Maisi Hospital, Mosi Schools, because Akrabia Betmia is an exercise in mediocrity. Hold on. They say, I am throwing you a challenge. Tell you, ma'am, go to no. So if you want me to
educate you again, hold on. You are putting out factual information.
Chairman,
so say
Chairman, to was here. And you know, so also person, I'm throwing you a challenge. Yankofa infrastructure problem. Therefore, first term, I am telling you, say, in terms of first term, President Akufo-Addo was the first in recent history. Second term, name one.
Assemblyman
Terminal 3. Kumasi Kejetia. Any rich hospital. Name the mutimi here no first time in your 8 years. Mutimi name one. One cry.
Now what
you must be. Hold on. They make sense. Yes, we are ashamed to compare 4 years with 8 years. 4 years with 8 years. Give President Akufo-Addo 8 years. Give him a second chance. And let's see what happens. In my constituency, hold on. In my constituency, for 8 years under NDC, go tobacco cramahubi, go to 1 inch mahubi. It's the American chair. When it comes to infrastructure, the records are there. Let's compare first term to first term. If you like, start from Yenya Mampanina Kufuor Peso. His Excellency, he stands very, very tall.
Mommy.
Very, very tall. So don't compare your 8 years with our 4 years. You must.
Bobby, my kind messages. Charles Nyame was a man kissing us here. If this is the best Akufo-Addo and his MPP can do for Ghanaians, then they don't deserve another 7 January. Yede omo beba kra be ya omo nkofie pension Abraham ewo okofo oyokokofo dua no se same OJM enya ade ade nyina be kwa kosi aga bia na we p eso Hamburg or German no tifia NDC is Ghana's biggest problem omuni policy papa bia visionless people and one so omo ba dede sa na ade asam and we see if you are on 6 December 2016 BBC reporter say Mahama couldn't solve the doom, so he's pleading with Ghanaians say Omuma another time said about betimi aye edmene de abobiti studio say womu ye den wo say omama no say puto pass one betimi ama for NDC asan be dada and the facts are very clear under NDC John Mama he did more for the people in Ashanti region than MPP and Nanado did for anybody in Ashanti region. Tia no one ebeduna so ye beto abano wan for di anka na vim lady say ex-president Mahama is a visionary leader. What he did during his tenure no enne amagana fo nya pomudi ete apo enne wo mu yare kra wo mu to be called hospital papa no obin prat wo brema sikuma ne message no so ede aba enrum na abrante will p no Afia enne de ma enjoy mu program no pa ne mum entokwa na omo ko ne ade ne na nche se to de bia but no susu here in the heckling and the discussion no Eric osu ti Eric da se pa na abante ba so asem o kase Afia mo ene adwuma kase ampadifo mu ye time na so ya 6 minutes after 10 ye nka wo se upon 10 o'clock right ewia 6 minutes nche yampa ade we ye beto aso ewo ibia UTV ana say ye beto aso o critical issues memenda ana mpo ye beto aso on other programs enwumre de aseda kase enkoma ampadifo kase mienu o mabo e be enfa form endpoint homeopathy so be ma say bomode ase oba bi oya bia hodun so de mu hwehwe we mu ya oya wachi bramo ya oya okon we ya no atoto kon de ke ozo na me de me twimi mu yare na yare ne ese covid ko to de bia ba e ma akotere ko siu e ba be na wo twetwu mu ni nyina wa hwe ye ko na doctor fo enhwe no kyan ko fa asem bia mre ho ene wabusuafo nyina we oba na bia ase na abusumi we na ma ene den bia na nyem na nye onyem hepatitis no ya de nyina do kronkofo pa ne kra de premature ejaculation yesi e bi kra ba ma mu to ko endpoint a na doctor for ene wo mo ye personal counseling any diagnosis nti ye sure one on one through so kosi form ya sure ma ni obe bia yare ne wo bia no yitume ye special offer cry ye ma mema a omo di prostate cancer concerns aba e ma so omo ovarian cyst ne fertility issues na endpoint bra ye share dan tue bo hwe opa na onya hoden endpoint wo yellow signboard wo Sprinters Road and I said woman so akumase kunu mabro hia ego no obi enimu bebi omo enatema ene etema come to 22 me amediem ko na so wo ho afere wo ho no mabuta akora oni bebi a endpoint wo bomode a na ko na afa woman hwe se de ba benya hoden fra omo sesi a book appointment okwa nko a na ya sheda twebo nya fe na ye koye se na woni we kosa line na covid aba enti enye line ni queue bia ho for endpoint 0274234 and 0244867068 me kan bio 0274234 and 0244867068 endpoint no abusia fa aseda kese enkoma honorable Daniel Ochama Boaje Bantaman Rashebedweni or government spokesperson on finance and now sign chartered accountant and a year of Bismarck Aita Bobi NDC chairman. I also was go or no across a certified accountant penia umina boy me a discussion about there'll be more days ahead. And the president mama be expanded, there'll be more days ahead. Abobi there'll be more days ahead, more days. More days. Abobi yakati yakra yakati honorable Abobi chairman. Fa John Dumelo bra na mani mbeye mainstream. What did John Dumelo na East Legona? Oye entertainment politics. Catches I also politics no. And entertainment politics oh. Fani bra. Ebusiafo here bia on Facebook here that's with TSO. Okay 101.7 Yakopo Shire Sadaka Sem come production team. Here are Johansson the control sound my. Here are Isaac also do me producer penny pa. Here are Odamiado and Ebuano Emma or ye bibia Emma and Afi free cheer to social media nyina Emma bibia eda eboko. Yakopo Yadman next week you be share live. Gyaso. Why just so she fire for fire. Yeah dear Ebusiafo you be say she you.
This is okay. 101.7.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We den kala no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Kra cha be pe baba ware yi.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom milk wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato emu agye atum se eye
My government, the MPP government, is a government for the people of Ghana. Ensure that the freedom of speech is fullest in
This country will no longer tolerate disappointment from here. Me pass on way. Going to my domesticated. Want to have a GCP. Comments here. Your lies. You got to vote with the PNC. Politicians, we are monster lie. Let's hear to Abama, dear, better lie, better way. Yeah, but we are lie. Kakone Montana, what do you lie? That's what we repair. Never got time or constituency. You know the my and that's me. We have 5 minutes. What are you in the to Abanama? We enter Moja, hey, the Bentham, Mukra, why you like it? Campaign for free. Afia, yes, me. Move a year, I'm a job, move a government, the Bami Chromaso, between them politicians. Move back, giddy, 79, take a 4 giddy, reconciliation and some baby. Obi was cement, Obati, Cemento, Obi Bob was here 50,000. Yakuno, Minamisia, Yakuno, you can't stop me. Mamika, you can't domesticate my mad. No cause financial loss to the album.